everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to Dark Sun with Saving Throw Show. We are almost a full party today, and we will soon be a full party. Unfortunately, Mr. Max Crandall is running a little bit late today, so he will be along a little bit later, but we will see Max. So, guys, we have the whole gang back together.
The whole gang back together.
So it's really good to see the whole party together, especially with the events that are going on in Dark Sun. I think today is going to be a lot of fun. I hope that you're all excited for the season finale of Dark Sun today. Yeah, that's right. This is our last episode of the season, and then we're going to do more.
Dun, dun, dun.
So we're not going to go on like a long hiatus or anything, but just so you're aware, you're gonna see some new faces in season 2, and you'll see at times you'll see the old faces as well, assuming their characters don't die today, because if they die, I will never invite them back.
Ever.
They
also,
will not be invited to
in
participate.
case any of us have a face-off situation, you might not ever see these faces again.
Well, also this is Los Angeles, and we're all heavy into plastic surgery, so
Yeah. So it could just be
This
that.
face
Yeah,
might
it's gonna
be
look
that face
very
in 2
different.
weeks.
Yeah.
I used to look
God,
like
that
Cher.
would be amazing. I'd be like,
Just the
Liz?
faces.
You used to look like Cher.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I took a step down. I know.
It's interesting
Are
that
you
your
talking-
pre-plastic surgery face looks like Cher.
I have a really good guy. Okay.
Okay.
but like robot Cher or like regular Cher? Because when that song came out, I was like, Cher's dead, and they've just replaced her with a robot, and I love it.
Yeah. Robot Cher is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
so
I think legally I have to slap both of you now.
no, I mean we're
Wait,
just trying
why?
to clarify.
I'm a gay man and you insulted Cher. It's
Are
just-
we-
it's
are
just
we
the law.
insulting Cher?
Am I insulting her?
We're just
I'm a
asking
quarter
for
robot.
Oh.
We're asking for
apologize.
clarification. Is it Turn Back Town, Cher, or is it Life After Love, Cher?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Life After Love Cher is
It's your
one
favorite.
It's one of my peeps.
Okay.
I've had both hips replaced. I'm a quarter robot. Like,
Yeah.
We're
Oh.
simpatico.
I get it. So thanks for tuning in for Cher Talk.
That's all we're going to do today.
Next week on Cher Talk.
when you see 3 straight white guys and a straight lady at a table, and one gay guy, you're like, you know what? They're definitely all going to talk about Cher, and definitely the most interested people in the conversation are going to be the straight white dudes, right? Very easy to predict. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We have a really jam-packed show for you today. We have a very dangerous set of encounters in front of us. We have a dangerous set of circumstances. We have sorcerer kings who are involved in meddling with the legendary free city of Tyr. My hope is that the legendary free city of Tyr remains the legendary free city of Tyr, that everything is safe and that these players survive. I think that will almost certainly happen, because looking at the help that they've gotten from chat, I see Kiganis and the forces of Mats who are helping the legendary free city of Tyr, and they are lined up against a force of Saxons which has been roundly defeated. The remaining forces of Crulis and the forces of Bezbekar, right?
Yes.
So, to be honest, you guys are in pretty good shape.
Don't say that.
I think things are basically okay.
I hate that.
He
Stop.
says words like this to get you riled up. You realize that,
No,
right?
that's not
This is
true.
media PR. Ignore it.
Listen, if there's one thing that everyone in chat knows, I respect the people of chat to
God.
understand everything that's laid out for them. I think they're pretty intelligent people. They're more intelligent than your average consumer of media.
Well, and
I'll
also
say
that the media never twists things in order for them to follow their own agenda. That never happens.
I'll admit some people do that, and it is deeply concerning to me.
Can I just,
When
We're gonna
people do
fucking
that.
die.
can I just ask, speaking of intelligence, what are the stats of my owl bear, my personal pet owl bear that I
Jesus
won
Christ.
last week?
Yes.
You got an
Yeah.
owl?
Yeah, so
I got
just,
an
Oh, I forgot
Owl
about that.
bear.
Yeah.
okay, so just to very
What'd you
quickly
do?
recap, at the end of last session, the party went to save several council members that were running the legendary free
bloodbath.
city of Tyr. It did not go well.
No.
I got an owl
Ember
bear out of it.
accidentally shot a couple of them.
I did.
She shot one. I think.
No, it was
I was shot
two.
two.
Yeah,
I was shot
it was
too.
two. Yep.
And then 3 of them, I drained their life force.
Which was great. And I think somehow one other one died. So there's only one remaining.
Yeah.
And you got an owlbear.
Yeah.
Basically an owlbear, which I was very excited to have stuff happen with. And then somebody gave you like 3 defilings and a Leroy Jenkins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you just wrecked the encounter. And
And
it
then
went
I
from
don't remember it was chat or one of us, but somebody rolled lore that said if you defeat the owlbear, it becomes your
Max
friend.
did.
It was Max,
Yeah.
which was actually pretty amazing. So
Yeah.
that now we can have an albino owlbear.
Yes.
Owlbear is the important
Say that
distinction
3
there.
times fast.
Albino owlbear.
Yeah,
I
good
can't.
job.
Albino.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Owlbear.
it's you know what? It's been a struggle for me already. My mouth isn't as strong as it normally is.
Oh yeah,
so
your advantages.
yeah, let's just call it an
Albino.
albino.
See, the thing is, this is Dark Sun, though. So the concept of owls and bears alone are completely foreign. So
Yeah.
one mixed together is just.
It's not really, one mixed together isn't really as disconcerting as either separately would be. Like,
No.
any of those 3 things would be like, what the fuck is that? And I am very interested to find out where this, what the story behind this albino is. So, let's say your albino. I'm not going to give you stats for your albino, but you can you can take an action to use your albino to hack and slash for you, and you can use your intelligence to make that hack and slash.
Okay, so it's kind of like summon monster, but not exactly.
And also, I'm going to have it do so much more damage because it's an albino. So let's have it do 2d8 with advantage.
Okay.
So it's going to be
I'm going to keep saying
an
it until he
incredibly
says it.
This is
just
gonna be a thing.
to put it in perspective. This albino is
Albino.
What, say again?
Really, you're just now hearing me say it?
I just caught it.
Alberno.
Alberno.
Owlbear. Because you've been dropping the bear and owlbear.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
Alberno.
Alberno.
Ugh, this guy.
It sounds Italian. Alberno.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
is.
isn't that the guy
Now
from
you have to say
Goodfellas?
it like that for the rest of the game.
Alberno.
Except I think Yenon's calling him like something different.
Steve.
Nikita too.
Well, Nikita's the fire beetle, so he
I
doesn't
know.
want to call it that. So I don't know. I'll think of something.
We could. How about Zangief?
Zangief. Yeah,
Zangief.
Zangief. It is
I
unequivocally
can now see.
Quindina.
Yeah, I absolutely see Zangief now.
Zangief is fine.
I was trying to think of like Russian names that I know,
There we go.
and I was like, oh, what is the first Russian name I can think of? It's definitely Zangief.
am I
It was
gonna
not
run?
Vladimir Putin. It was not what's that tennis player lady? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Katya.
Yeah, no, it's not Katya. That's the one. Yeah, she's
and,
Russian, right?
And did I get one of the?
Okay.
Do I have a death dude?
A death dude?
Yeah. Did I hire a mask the death guy follower?
Okay, you're gonna have to remind me of that. In the meantime, read your new bonds for the people of chat.
Okay, so I don't know if I think we were about to, but that's fine. I still have this one. So Hockey is aware of my secrets on the way to great leadership, for better or worse. It's an old one. We now have Ember knows where I stashed some loot.
I know all the
and
secrets.
You do.
You really do.
Yenin called me a genius I've never forgotten.
And we have nothing.
Nope.
No relation.
Nope.
Those are my 3, and I level up this week.
Awesome.
Why?
So,
We didn't get experience at the end of last time, did we?
you should get 3 experience. Just write down 3 XP. And at
Hot
the
dog.
end of the session, whoever remains and is alive will get to use that XP if you have enough to level.
Oh.
So, but honestly, I think all of you will be alive because chat has, I think, decided
I
that the legendary
leveled.
Free City of Tyr will remain forever.
I leveled at the end of last week, but I don't think we did it on stream.
All right, do it
Same.
real quick.
So I chose specialized ammunition, which means I can now enhance my bullets with an enchanted rune that can be quickly engraved onto standard ammunition. Engraved bullets can hit incorporeal and ethereal targets. And I chose 2 from the list.
Shit.
I remember a few sessions ago you were fighting a couple of ghosts, and your bullets did not do as much
Yep.
damage. So
As they will now.
that would have been helpful. I will remember to never have ghosts again. Though. Got it. Cool.
So, I think I'm going to go, I either gain an additional hireling for free, which I've thought about doing.
Yeah.
Or I can go with Unbreakable, which, when fighting in the thick of combat alongside allies, you and each ally nearby take -1 damage.
That upgrades your previous one.
Yeah, from Unyielding to that.
That's really good.
What are we
break
thinking?
you.
What are we
If
feeling?
you choose that. Is that what the actual quote?
I
Sorry.
must break it.
I must break you. What do you think? What is it?
Oh, my specialized ammunition does an additional D4 damage.
God,
Fuck you.
you're just gonna be doing so much damage.
Next time on the Ember Show.
Yeah.
I can make a portal.
I think I'll go with Unbreakable, so everybody gets a little added bonus from me.
All right, guys.
It's a
So
lot
next to your armor, just write -1 damage.
Oh.
Because it's separate from armor. This is a totally different thing. It's better than armor.
Yep.
And Steven, did you level up?
Yes, I did.
What did you get?
I'm going to take Fiery Might. When you hack and slash, you may roll Charisma instead of Strength. And my
Wow.
Charisma was raised from 17 to 18, so
So
that's
now-
a 3.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So you're gonna be
Nice.
doing very well at those hack and slashes.
About damn time.
About damn time.
Yeah, I'm still.
I got
Yenna?
very tired of relying on
I
lighting
leveled up
everything on
last
fire.
week on stream,
Oh,
so
that's
they
right.
already know. But if anyone cares, I took Greater Magical Empowerment, which means that if I roll a 12 or above on my rolls, then I can either double the effect or double the targets without taking a negative to And then I picked up this spell Shadow Walk, which basically lets me open up a portal that we can all traverse through.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so last week we left off with you guys having saved the city council members. The city is unfortunately still under siege, but it's kind of at the invading army is kind of at an impasse right now because unfortunately there are just as many troops on the walls as they have to invade with. And if you know anything about sieges, you need to go in with an overwhelming force if you're up against a strong defensive force. So. Right now, it is just kind of a standard siege. The invading force probably doesn't have any tricks up their sleeves. They're probably going to stay for a day or two and then retreat because they clearly just don't have the forces to remain. So unless something changes, and I promise you this, I'm not going to be the one to change this. I didn't plan a bunch of stuff that makes this invading force stronger than it already is. So I think you're in the clear. Now, the remaining city council member walks out of the petting zoo as you guys had kind of finished clearing the carnage. The remaining city council member walks out, and I think we determined that it was the one who was originally against you, but had taken a bunch of bribes and came on board with your.
Before he
corrupt
leaves, Yenin
scheme.
just places his hand, and it's the hand that now has the ethereal ghost finger on it.
Right.
And he just says, "Listen, we all know how this played, but we are going to say something different, something more heroic, something the people can get behind in this time of need."
I completely understand and agree. I know that you tried to save us. I know it didn't go perfectly, but I know that you tried, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, thank you, friend.
Absolutely. I'm not just, this isn't something we have to go over fully right now, but I'm not sure if I need to be a city council member anymore, and I'm not sure if you need a city council anymore.
I would say at this point in this time of great strife that a council must be dissolved so that one leader can step forward to lead this army, and then when time is up and the danger is past,
Yes.
then that power will be redistributed
Yes,
to the people.
during peacetime, I'll be one of the first people to step up to bring the council back together.
Absolutely.
Come on, we all saw this coming from so far away. This is not a surprise.
I
Yenin
call
is.
this session 3.
Yeah.
I was ready. Honestly, at the end of session 1,
I'm not
I was
thrilled
like,
about it, but I'm not shocked.
yeah. At the end of session 1, I was like, Yenin for sure. I mean, you sent me some backstory type stuff with Yenin, but like the backstory wasn't like so clear that this was going to happen. And then at the end of session 1, I was like, oh, I can for sure see that happening now. So that's the situation.
That's
So the city council member walks off, and as you head back to your your manor or your headquarters where you normally kind of put everything together.
Let's just call it a manor.
Yeah, a manor.
Let's call it
as
a spade.
yeah, so you head back to
The
your
Sorcerer
manor.
King's Palace.
The Sorcerer King's. Oh, you head back to the Sorcerer King's Palace. So as you go back to the Sorcerer King's Palace in the center of the city, you actually hear some whistling and some screeching, and then you just see a huge explosion of fire come out of the market district. After the giant plume of smoke kind of dissipates, you see a couple of pteranodons flying off. And then you see several more come in, dropping more, what look like big, they're just big ceramic pots. And then you just see more giant fiery explosions as these pteranodons drop the pots into the market district. So the
It's
market
like
district
dropping
is,
oil.
yeah.
The part of me that is Fenric is crying right now.
It is canon that those exist in Dark Sun because of Fenric.
Yeah.
So there's now an aerial bombardment of the city happening. At the same time, as you're heading
We
into
do still have that ship that we took.
the skiff.
Skiff.
So we can eat the skiff. That's,
Um,
And we've got mats.
Yeah, we've got Matt's.
that's right. We have Matt's.
Yeah, mats. At the same time, as you're heading, you notice this as you're going into the palace. There's a squad of Templars essentially guarding the front of the palace, making sure that the palace is always guarded and safe. And two of them just immediately drop to the ground, just very clearly dead. No breathing, just two drop.
Just like out of nowhere.
Well,
Just out of nowhere. There's no visible threat anywhere around you. You just see two of these Templars fall, and the market is on fire.
Flames.
Ailden, can you see why my citizens are dying?
yeah, that sounds like a plan. I go inspect the Templars who just dropped dead.
Okay. Discern realities.
Okay. Nurse and Dragon. Good combo.
No, not a good
terrible
combo
combo.
at all. I don't think you
gonna-
understand how good combo works.
Yeah.
Nope.
They both hate each other. I
Yeah.
think is the problem with those two dice. They just
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. So as you
I'm just gonna put you at
XP
this
though.
side.
XP.
yeah, you got XP. So
Great.
as
Last
so
session.
so you reach down and put a hand on to check their pulse, and there's no pulse, no breathing.
They're dead, Jim.
Yeah.
Am I gonna lose a hand?
I think they might still be
I've
fine.
already lost.
I'm a fire priest, not a doctor.
I've lost my. I lost my hair. I lost my eyes. Am I gonna lose a hand? I'm curious.
You individually are going to be okay from this, but so as you put a hand on,
It's a good
you
start.
realize that
Great start. Great way to start the day.
you realize that the siege outside that had been happening has gained momentum and has gained additional forces, and they actually punch through not the front gate but through the side gate, and you can actually you hear the creaking and wrenching of the wood gate as it cracks to the west. To the east is the market district, and you can hear them. You can hear the marching of boots as they head towards the main fire cleric temple.
God damn it.
And you don't figure anything out from these bodies.
Well, I mean,
I got nothing. Bye. I'm
I don't want to brag, but I have seen a thing or two. I'd love to go check on these bodies.
Fine.
No one
The
follows
fire cleric
I was
goes
gonna
running
say.
off.
I was gonna say.
and
I
Sizzlack
jumped on my mat and I go.
following.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you.
On my mat.
Following. All right. Go ahead and inspect the bodies. Discern realities.
What do I add to that?
Wisdom.
I got an 8.
Okay. There are. So again, no pulse, no breathing, but you're able to do a once over. You've seen a lot of combat deaths, unfortunately, and
Changes a man.
there are no visible wounds at all anywhere on either of these Templar.
They clearly weren't killed by a weapon.
Fantastic. We don't have time for this. The city is been breached.
Well, obviously. let me send my troops out. Let's take care of business. That's what I'm here for.
TCB.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you go running off with Eodan leading the charge in the very front, with Haki pulling up the rear, you go running off towards the main Fire Cleric temple. And as you get there, the opposing force has already arrived, and it maybe so the forces arrayed against you didn't gain more help so much as they just seem to have good timing, because the forces that broke through the gate are the Thorkreen that you fought before. So there are Thorkreen all around the temple, and why they're focusing on the temple is unclear, but they clearly want to get inside of the fire temple. You can see them. I mean, the formations are built to surround the fire temple and then to have a force going inside. So they've already surrounded the fire temple and they have troops going inside.
Well,
and we are talking. There's very clearly kind of an elite force that's going inside the temple. Dozens of them around the temple grounds.
okay.
You want to cast something that takes care of a lot of people?
Please.
Sure. Why not? Okay.
we all know
Yeah,
what
there's
mine
no
are.
Actually,
there's
I'm
no
gonna-
visible avenue to even get into the temple at this point for you guys, just because of all the forces around.
Fuck it, I'm lighting
Commanding
on fire.
shot. Hold on, let me do a commanding shot.
Do it.
Hey, guys. I don't know about you, but I think these guys could take some fire. What a roll?
6.
6.
6, and then I add my intelligence. So I got a 7, so I get 1 hold. And I'm going to give it to our crack shot over here.
Okay.
All right.
D6.
I'm gonna light them on fire.
All right.
Shall we both?
Channel the
Let's do it
flames.
together.
Yeah, for sure. You're gonna want to do both.
9.
Okay. That is 2d4
is-
Did you
damage.
get my
2d4.
+1 also?
Oh, 10.
Okay. So
2d6.
Yeah. A little bit extra damage helps.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which...
Plus me?
12.
12.
No, that was with the
Oh.
sissy.
Oh, did you not get a
So like
an addition to that?
14. His the first plus
Oh,
one
wait,
was from
I
you.
wasn't even
You rolled
adding
a
my...
10,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't even add my 3. So yeah, I'm gonna double the damage with no cost, because that's well above. I didn't
Oh,
even
man.
add my +3 to that. So
So you're rolling 4d6 and you're rolling 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Roll them
yeah,
all at
that's
the same time.
Yeah,
I wanna
all at the
see
same
some-
time.
Nice. 10 plus 5,
13,
15, 17.
So imagine we're both like just channeling.
We do the
fire.
back-to-back, like, one-armed Kamehameha bullshit.
Yep.
And I'm pointing.
There.
And I'm just like on a mat.
Yeah.
Floating to the
floating.
side.
Yeah, so you guys just drop so you throw your fireball just right before you do your flame strike, and just as the fireball starts to explode, the pillar of fire comes down from the sky and just obliterates everything. It just carves a path for you. There are 2 Thorkreen that are very clearly in charge that survive the fire blast, but they're in real rough shape. They're clearly the combat veterans of the group.
I point
But
to
even
one of them.
that,
Whichever one looks the least fucked up.
they both look equally fucked up, but okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's how damn AOE works, buddy.
Yeah,
Everybody gets
yeah.
the same amount of
Good
damage.
Another.
I mean, I don't know. This is my first time playing it.
Hey, maybe one of them is just like accidentally cut themselves shaving that morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hasn't had a
This
chance.
looks
to
a
Like,
little
and he looks
yet.
a little worried. Fire gets into
Or
a
one of them
cut.
just
like,
like
that's
one of them just like grabbed a grunt, held it in front of him, human
Yeah.
shield sort of thing.
Yeah, could be. So what do you say?
Nothing. I'm
You just
charging
point-
at him.
Oh, okay. All right. So you move in. You're not going to be able to
You
make a hack
do
and
not
slash this
fucking
turn.
touch my temple.
Yeah. So you know what? It's in character. I'll let you make a hack and slash. This is a big
It
deal
really
for
is.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my fucking temple.
I'm gonna give you. Yeah. I'm gonna give you your attack here.
That is a 10.
Okay. Great. Roll your damage.
That's 1d8 plus 1d4. That's 7.
Okay. Yeah. For sure. That's enough to.
Plus 1 piercing, plus fire.
Okay. Thank you for all that
He's
additional
very
information
angry, all right?
that I did
Let
not
him
need.
have
I want to give detail on how I killed this thing
Okay.
that touched my fucking temple.
You kill the first Thorkreen lieutenant, no problem.
Can I approach the other one and be like, yo, talk? Like,
You wanna
hey.
try and,
Do it fast.
Make me a. Well, you definitely have leverage because Fireball's in this guy. So I'm gonna let you just. Yeah, you have leverage. So make a charisma check.
You have your guns, you have Steve, you
Yeah.
have your murals, I have my temple.
8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Can I help with this? Because I've got some ideas.
You're more than welcome to share your knowledge with your leader at any time you feel like.
The Thorkreen throws down his quarterstaff.
And I say, hey, buddy.
He responds in Psionic. What do you want?
Well, lots of things, but I don't see any canker juice around here right now, so let's get down to business.
I think it's called Kank Nectar, not
Yeah,
Kanker juice.
whatever. I call it all sorts of things, as long as it tastes good and you don't call me late for dinner. Am I right? Anyway.
He's already 3 sheets to the wind. It's okay.
Sizzlak, you got to take it easy.
Sizzlak has a problem, all right?
I don't have
Well,
a
no.
problem. I can quit whenever I want.
Maybe in
Frankie,
It's only a problem
come over
if you
here.
call it a problem.
Yeah.
we have encountered your kind before, and they spoke of a great wasteland where there is nothing left, which is why you invade our lands. This is correct.
Yeah,
we
what
have
he
no
said.
choice. We
What
have no
the-
choice.
What if you had choice?
What possible choice could there be?
What if we had the ability to restore what you have lost? We have the ability to give you the means to maybe not turn your lands into green pastures, but make it livable again.
I will tell my leaders. They will want that.
Yes, we will give it to you if you help us in defeating our enemies.
I can't do that.
Well, not you
Oh,
personally, but
can I crush his head like his grape now?
no,
Can I?
not
Please?
yet. Hold off. I understand that you
Not
obviously.
yet.
Well, it depends on what this answer is, doesn't it?
I've had a bad day, buddy.
I'm keeping him back like a rabid dog right now, okay?
What's a dog?
It's a thing. Anyway, look, I don't want to talk about it right now.
Yeah.
Look, the point is, I totally understand. You got to talk to your boss. Like this guy has to talk to me. I get it, okay? So why don't you go back to your people, talk to them, send us back a message. Let's do some parlay.
Yes. Absolutely. I will definitely tell my commanders about this.
Hey.
Okay. I don't have
And get
control
off
Do
over how
I
they
need him to crush your head?
Okay, I don't
let's
have
think
control
about how
over-
we
here's
say
the thing,
this.
I don't have the ability to control how they react to this information. More than likely, they're just going to want to attack you more if you have that ability.
We would give it freely. We have no need to fight you. We clearly can crush your forces.
Do you just look around, man? Just look around you right now. Where are your friends? Oh, that's right. That's all the charred bodies on the ground.
I step on one just for good measure.
That
That's pretty mean. Man.
I'm in a bad spot.
I know.
you're supposed to be the good one amongst us.
They hurt my temple.
Good men. Good.
Good one amongst you guys is very, very difficult to figure out sometimes.
I'm still.
You know
like,
what? Roll
neutral.
me.
Ember sits down on the mat, starts cleaning
You know
her
what, I
guns,
don't
and
even-
just looks at him and goes, "You haven't even seen what I can do yet."
You've spent enough time around Thrycreen that you know if Thorkreen or anything similar to Thrycreen, they don't. The concept of sharing doesn't exist there.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, if one thing is more powerful than the other, then that takes from the other thing and destroys them so that there's no future threat. And if you are more powerful than them, which they may or may not agree with, even then, like they're like, well, then it is. Then that means we will die. You know, then we're gonna lose the fight. But they're not gonna not fight.
Yes.
Well, I don't want them to not fight. I just want them to fight somebody else.
I don't think.
Can I light them on fire now?
I think maybe
Particularly because this is an alien threat as well.
I think maybe we crush his head. I'm sorry to say that
Love
Aiden is on.
Whoa, 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 whoa. All right.
Well,
Wait, no, hold on. What were you gonna say?
Well,
You said whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, you don't want us to not crush your head.
I'm going to make you a deal.
Oh, excellent! Now you can speak my language. Excellent.
I'm going to give this information to my commanders, and I'm going to tell them that I think we may not be able to defeat you. And maybe with those 2 pieces of information, then they'll give you what you want.
All right, I'm okay with that.
Fantastic. Get off my temple.
That Harrison Ford moment.
Get off my plane.
Yeah, so he goes running off.
And the rest of them?
Like as much as he can with his like half-burnt
Yeah.
fucking body.
Yeah.
And the rest of them?
Well, there are no rest of them outside the temple grounds. You incinerated everything in the area.
But they're still in there?
Inside, yes.
Okay, I'm going in.
Okay. Okay, so
I cast magic weapon.
okay, you go ahead.
Do you though?
No, you
Okay,
don't.
so
I
what
did not
happens?
You're
No,
way
I'm
too
too-
angry to think about things
Exactly.
right now.
Yeah.
Just bloodlust is taking over
Bloodlust. Fuck it. I don't
Okay,
need it.
so you lose magic weapon.
Yep.
That's not good.
Well, technically I don't. It's a rote.
Oh. Oh no, you can still lose it.
Oh,
You can still
okay.
lose your rotes. It just means you don't have to prepare it. Essentially, it doesn't count against your spell slots.
All right.
When you count up the total number of spell slots you get. Okay, so
How's the rest of the city looking around the temple?
pretty good now, actually. I mean, they kind of went along like destroying carts and like tents and yurts and stuff on the way to the temple.
And the firebombing's pretty much.
Wow.
I was
the
gonna say, yeah, the
firebombing's-
firebombing
Yeah.
stopped.
But the firebombings are on a different part
I
of
might
town.
have jumped the gun on lighting everything on fire.
While we
I'll
go in,
admit this.
start heading towards the temple, I was like, Haki, see if you can't fix the wall because you are totally here and not.
Good call. Yeah.
I'll do that, partner.
Yeah. He steps up to the wall,
Well,
holds up his hands. It's high noon. And
I don't know how I feel about this wall right now, but I suppose I can look it down and make it stop.
it's time to fix this wall. So, the stones. So he raises all the stones and puts it back together. It's not as nice as it was. He doesn't have the ability to. He doesn't have the time right now to fix it up to make it perfect how you had it before with like the murals and everything
he like
else.
purposely fucks up the mural so that it's like your head is here and your like arm is there.
It's just unclear anything that's going on in the mural because he just did it quickly rather than good.
It means something though.
It does.
It's abstract, man.
Yeah, now it's abstract, so people have to like it.
Yeah.
It's artistic. So as you
Deep.
There's just a bunch of people stopped in front of it like,
They're flaying in terror, but that's talking to people.
You know, Sandra, I was here the other day, and I tell you, this is beautiful.
Okay, so as you go inside of the temple to catch up with the Thorcreen that you had just seen, kind of the tail end of them running into the temple.
On the way in, can I bring a head of one of the Thorcreen we just killed outside?
Yeah, you can.
I just
I don't like it,
I'm
but I mean
I'm
technically,
sorry.
yeah, you have that as an option.
take the
You are
commander one.
technically
Yeah.
able to do that.
Yeah,
I take the
I
commander's.
can't think of
I take the commander's head.
I can't think of a role that I could make you make where you would fail to do that. So I guess you just do it.
I mean, I really, really.
because you're
fucked
all
that
just
guy up.
irredeemable sociopaths. Okay,
I'm
so
not a
I like
socio-
air surf
I
in
don't
just
know
because
why
I'm really
you
excited that I can
talk
look
about
everyone in the
Nicole.
eye now, so I like never want to get off my mat.
as you go in, you see 5 of these Thorcreen. You also see 2 of these things, which are nightmare beasts.
Whoa.
I can see why they're called that.
Nightmare Beast spawn.
I want one.
No, this is a
Where's
nightmare
Jackal?
beast, not a nightmare
Oh.
beast spawn.
Oh.
There are different kinds of nightmare
Sorry,
beasts.
it said spawn.
Yeah, the
It said
stat
spawn.
block next to it said spawn. The one on the other page
Oh,
is
I
a
didn't
nightmare
see the other
beast.
page.
The
want
good
it.
news is you're fighting the real thing, not one of the shitty little
Not the
spawns.
baby.
Yeah.
Good,
Oh,
because
well.
I don't want to half-ass this shit.
Exactly.
No. I've apparently we found Audun's breaking point in this game. So fuck it, let's go with it.
I mean, this would be his breaking
I
point.
mean, somebody had
where's
to turn.
Jackal?
Somebody had to turn dark. You know?
Yeah, good point. Everybody
Yeah.
else has been so like irredeemably lawful good. It's like you could never convince any of these people to break a crime.
No,
but
or to kill council members. Just
oh
because.
man, that
I had nothing to do with that.
Technically, that's true.
I was the only one who
I wanna-
kind of purposefully did it.
I want to
Yeah.
do
Yeah, I
word.
just kind of had a bad day and was like, ah!
I want to.
Do that again. That was funny.
I want to do words of power to the thought. I'm obviously not going to be able to persuade the nightmare beast.
Nope.
But maybe I can make their handlers flee.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and do words of power
Their handlers.
to the Thackreen, and I've got the head, and I say, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did somebody lose a commander?" And then I just toss it at them.
Okay. Yeah.
I say, "You might want to leave." 6, 7, 8.
10.
Yeah, 10. Sweet. So on a 10, the GM chooses one, and you and your allies take +1 forward against them. So everybody gets a +1 on top of whatever else happens.
Hot dog.
So you get to choose out of these again. Do what
Only
you s-
against them, though, right? A +1 against them, not like against
Yes.
the nightmare beasts.
Not against the nightmare beasts.
Yes, against
Okay.
them. Yeah. Do what you say or agree to your viewpoint. Disagree entirely, but see your point regardless. Back away cautiously, abandon hostility or flee. Attack out of desperation or goading.
Okay. So of the 5 Thorkreen, 2 of them do bolt out the back door immediately. The remaining 3, though, are enraged by you throw. You
I
threw
don't
a head
understand-
at
I don't
them.
understand why they're mad.
They're
I was
very
just
angry.
showing them
It's
what
an
could
animal.
happen.
So as they run up, they actually, one of them just skewers you with a
Oof.
spear, and you take
How rude.
a D8 +2 damage.
I roll a 10 and I take
Yeah.
damage?
Jesus.
This is going to be a bad day,
Did
guys.
throw a head.
They did. Whatever. All right, so 4 minus 2. Right, I get armor on that?
You get armor and you're -1.
Yeah.
Is that -1 just like forever?
Yeah.
As long as we're standing.
As long as
Well,
you're
yeah.
near me.
Yeah, as long as you're basically shoulder to shoulder with him, metaphorically shoulder to shoulder with him.
As long as you're fighting by my side.
Okay, let's start.
I'm gonna shoot the one that just
Oh shit!
skewed.
Oh no.
For sure, for fucking sure we can.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
Nope,
Please,
that would not be
Kiganis?
Kiganis.
Space colonizer?
That would
Kiganis,
be.
you out there?
I will say it's
That's
good.
fair.
You missed
There
it.
you go.
I'm like if we can guess. Or like,
and-
is it good or bad? Who's helping? And Kiganis can go either way.
Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10, it's still
Yeah.
more likely that he's going to help us.
Yeah.
Remember, Kiganis is our abusive boyfriend.
So BSB
He only hits because he
care.
loves me.
So BSB care buffs the bad guys, and as you see these 3
Thanks, BSB care.
Thorkreen running up to you, you actually see all
BSB
3 of
doesn't
them.
care.
They look.
Backstreet Boys. That's always what I think of.
They have a strange, shimmery metallic look to them. It almost looks like they have mercury on the outside of their carapaces. Carapace, whatever it is. Whatever, is it carapaces?
Yes.
Carapaces. On the outside of their carapaces, they have what looks like.
Terabithia.
Okay. This
Why
is
not?
just falling apart. All right, so
Alberno.
Alberno.
Oh, wait.
No, Alberno.
No, what's-
Alberno.
What's my saying? Where's
Oh.
my card?
Oh shit!
Let's happen.
Let's happen it.
Here you go.
Let's happen it. Okay, so yeah, they look, and then the nightmare beasts also are. They're just steaming, like there's just actual physical steam coming out of them.
All right. So we're at the top, right? So
Anybody can go.
should I do a commanding shout?
Yeah.
Do your commanding show.
Who do we want to take out first? The Thackreen or the Nightmare Beast? Should
Well,
we get
already
rid of the
have-
peons?
We have
I
a
mean,
+1 towards the Thickreen already.
yeah. So let's do that. As the guy stabs me, I'm like, oh, that's not cool. Get him, boys!
Or not.
When he stabbed me, I faltered as I was saying. I was like, let's
said
have
that-
it.
You said that, but blood came out of your mouth while you were saying
Yeah.
that.
Who is that?
Get
So I did
calling all
not
those
get
boys.
commanding shout. I know.
Sex with him is over.
I say kids. I say
Embrace
tiny. It's just a word. It means nothing to me.
Gennon's so powerful he transcends gender.
He
I
can
guess.
change genders of people.
So I fail on
You know,
that,
there's
and I'll do a hack and
back
slash.
back in I was reading during like some in like ancient times, mythologically, transgender people were considered to be like supernaturally powerful because they were transgender. So it's just kind of amazing how far we've come.
Yep.
to
Most trans people I know
disres-
are magical. So
Yeah, so it's amazing how far we've come to disrespect people who were originally literally superheroes.
I mean, look at
And
cats.
I feel like that's because we
Cats
like
were gods
we,
at one point.
Cats
we
were
as
gods.
a society like realize that they are magical. So people are like, we have to put them down.
Like
Because
you,
that's
like,
how people
witches.
work.
like
It's a witch
unicorns.
thing.
It's a witch thing.
Actually, you know what? I have 3 advantage, so
Do it.
I'm gonna put that 2 back down and use an advantage because I want to make this sound cool.
So that's double tap, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
at least
Ooh,
it
double
does.
tap.
Yeah.
Alright,
So as you're riding your mat inside of the temple, you're getting better at it, and the mat is surprisingly stable.
It's becoming like my magic carpet for Aladdin. Like we
It-
are forming a bond.
But it's a mat, not a
Right.
carpet,
I
and
know.
it says welcome on it. But then weirdly, there are like flames on the sides. I don't know how that works, but it does have that.
I left one outside and it says wipe your paws. And Haki is just staring at it right now.
Yeah.
He's like, I like this. So
He's trying
that
to figure out what it
that
says.
was a 2 and a 3 makes 6. So I still did not get it, which
Yeah.
is fine.
And that was a
Wasn't meant
commanding
to
shout.
be.
Yeah. So I'll do hack and slash now.
Okay.
Wasted an advantage. But I did get my
Nice.
hack and slash with a 12.
Nice.
So I get my d6. And I do
Sideways damage.
sideways damage. 2.
Okay.
Plus 1 piercing
+1 piercing.
to the guy that stabbed me.
Oh boy. Okay, so you run up with the old sword or the new mace. You're using your mace, right?
Yeah, the old sword doesn't have anything, does
Not
it?
yet,
Yeah.
no.
So
Yeah, so you go running in, and surprisingly the Thri-Kreen that you're going for is the one in the middle. And like surprisingly, you have never seen this tactic before, but the Thri-Kreen kind of like hops back and keeps like kind of wheeling back from you as you go charging in and off to the side, and you finally just nail the Thri-Kreen, and you realize 1, did not do any damage to it. 2, you turn around, you're like, oh shit, I am now completely separated from my friends. So you have all 3 of these Thri-Kreens surrounding you now, with the nightmare beasts kind of a little off to the side, and then your friends at the back of the, or at the, I guess the
Nice.
front of the
it
temple.
was nice knowing you.
Yep.
Don't worry.
God,
Says
that's what I
like,
get on a 10.
says like the
Yeah.
great
Well, he
before.
also rolled a
will be
failure
raised,
right
Oh,
before
true.
that.
That's
yeah.
true.
I just,
With the
doesn't
I like
care
to. Oftentimes, if especially with Justin and Steven who do more than one action in a turn, I tend to fold the failure in a little
Into
bit
the
later.
second one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I
It's
figured was
fair. It's
happening.
all right.
Even though I rolled a 10,
Yeah.
I rolled.
All this talk of gender reminds me when I was legally a woman for 3 months. Hack and slash on one of the guys surrounding him.
Boom. 12.
12?
That's it's
Yeah, nat 12.
That's a 15 technically.
Wow. And you're attacking the one of the 2 that are.
He's surrounded by 3, right?
He's surrounded by 3. Yeah.
All right. I have bloodlust right now. I'm just gonna try to slice one of their heads off with a mace.
Well, here's a
a lot
cool
of
thing,
efforts around
here's a cool thing that Eric has been trying to get people to do for a while.
Justin, not Justin, Max is at the gate now.
Oh, Max is
Huzzah.
here. Haki has
Haki.
arrived. Okay, so
Yay.
here's
He figured out what a welcome mat
Why
was.
is he texting me asking?
So here's something that Eric has been trying to get people to do
Does
for
he-
a while,
does he
and I
fly?
think in this specific situation, it makes so much sense.
Okay.
So anyone can do this. On Hack and Slash,
Yes,
I don't know, maybe his
Um,
phone's down.
at your
something?
option, you may choose to do plus 1d6 damage, but expose yourself to the enemy's attack if you roll a 10 or higher. So you can do an extra 1d6 damage if you open yourself up to attack.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, that sounds like in this, yeah, you're out for blood.
I'm enraged.
It's not even first blood.
I just feel like not enough people knew about that to use it because it's a
Well-
very powerful thing.
Yeah, not
So can
especially.
we all get it?
Yeah, if
Anybody
you're
who
doing a
hacks
hack and slash,
at a
if you
10
get-
plus, you can do an extra d6 damage.
Why
but
do I not pay attention
but
to
the
that?
thing
Yeah,
is,
no,
they'll retaliate.
Yeah,
So
it's the same as like
Well, they have to survive to retaliate, and I just did 12.
They don't have to survive to retaliate.
Oh.
It happens concurrently. Also, enemies almost always do more than 1d6 damage, so it's one of those things where it is very reckless to choose to do so. That being said, 12 damage. It is incredibly difficult to pierce the carapace of these things. You do break through. You do a good,
My mace is on fire.
you do a really solid hit. The fire actually seems to do very little to no damage at all to these things, as if they have a fire resistance, which has been
I blame you
granted to
people.
them. But they do the Thrycreen, or sorry, Thorcreen #1 takes a significant amount of damage and is beyond bloodied though from that hit.
But is its head still attached?
Its head is still attached.
Oh, it's
Also, in
I'm not
return, it does. Let's see.
Nom, nom, nom.
Yeah, those are good, right?
I'll just do its
I'm really
regular
glad
damage.
I,
It's
like,
going to do a
waited.
D8 damage.
Until they were
Just
almost
1d8.
gone to have one.
I'm not.
Because I would have eaten them
Because
all.
they're
That
mostly
is
with
4.
me.
Okay. All right, who's next?
And did you take my -1 that I gave you?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not heavily armored like you are.
Yeah.
Well, since I have my double tap,
Do it.
I'm going to go after one of the Nightmare Beasts.
Well, you're not gonna get the plus.
I don't know.
Okay.
She doesn't need it.
She wants to get rid of these nightmare beasts.
6, 9.
Okay. You are. Okay, roll your damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I was gonna do. I changed my mind. I was gonna do one thing.
A
decided to
rock
do something
falls, you're
else.
dead.
Yeah, a rock falls, you die.
10, 13, 15, 17, 19.
Wow.
Oh, and
That's
it's
how much damage you do?
acid. I chew rune acid.
Wow. 19 damage.
I don't want to fuck with your roll.
Yeah,
But Sax is real concerned about
Jeez.
your dice not showing up, and then you added another dice that I imagine is even less
Oh,
visible
shit.
on camera.
Do you want me
Haki!
to?
Yeah.
You know, in
try
one
and-
on a roll, I'm not going to make it change. But
Okay.
when you can move into more legible dice. we
After,
appreciate
yeah,
it.
Okay.
after this
As soon as
roll.
we fail you once, so sometime next season.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think after this roll, we'll switch to some opaque colored dice. That being said, you get you do 19 damage, and you're attacking both of them.
Well, I'm doing a double tap.
Oh, you're doing it. Oh,
So I
so
do my
it's
double
38
tap.
damage.
Yeah, to 1.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Plus 1 piercing.
Fuck
Acid
you! No,
damage.
fuck you! Fuck you! Plus 1 piercing,
Yeah.
38
Yep.
damage. Plus 1 piercing isn't.
That gave me a
It's
bit of
not.
a erection, I'm not going to
Just so
lie.
you guys know.
It's not important information for
Yeah.
for me at all.
At this point, yeah, with 38 damage.
Nothing survives something like that.
38
And
damage
that's what makes it
is
so
I don't
lovely.
know, it was
It's
fucking
armor.
buffed. It's a Nightmare Beast.
a Sorcerer King would not have that many
Yeah.
points.
I
Has
did-
not had
I
that
did
many
21
points.
damage to a Sorcerer King and almost killed it.
Yeah.
Almost being the key word.
Wow. Okay.
Thanks, double tap.
So it does get its armor against that and dies. Wow.
She rolled a 9.
just to bring you
I
up to
remind
Yeah, I
everyone.
rolled a
She
9.
rolled a 9.
So there's
All right, so Max, here's the deal.
Hi.
The Fire Cleric Temple is being invaded by the alien Thorcreen threat. You remember the creepy Thrycreen? Yeah, from
take
like the
notes
crazy
now?
swarm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The swarm
Trying
is
to do
invading
video
at the same
editing,
time
like
that
highlight
2
reels.
Sorcerer Kings are attacking the city.
I can't wait to see
A couple of our Patreon Sorcerer Kings, in fact.
Cool.
So they're trying to invade the city at the same time as this Thorcreen threat is happening. The good news is you do actually have been getting a lot of help from chat as last week and this week. So far the city is still standing. I guess is the most positive
How
way to
many
put
people have we arrested?
it. Arrested? None.
I might have chopped off the head of a crane and thrown it at
I mean,
something.
I might have stepped on the guy's corpse in order to
Well,
make
we
the
did
point.
convince him to go back to his we kept him alive.
we kept one guy alive.
But-
we
but-
sent him
but
back
here's
to
the thing.
commander.
Jail?
no.
No, sent him back.
The problem was,
Let him go free.
They punched a hole through the wall, and I sent you to fix that wall while we dealt with this, and then we had no one to arrest. Like we had no lawmen around.
Sure, I
so-
should have
Yeah.
deputized you
Yeah,
guys
you didn't
before I
That's
went.
what. yeah, that would have
It
helped
was
a lot.
really on you, man.
Yeah.
It's my fault.
So
we
you-
might have done some things that are questionable.
I don't have
Yeah.
any questions.
I don't know about we. It was definitely.
It was me.
Okay.
So,
And-
Hockey, you very quickly patch up the hole that was made in the wall as these troops came through, and you don't have time to put it together very very well. So you kind of reassemble the gate and the stonework around it, and the murals are. It's like abstract art now.
Oh,
Like you
cool.
just
Yeah.
don't have time to put it together properly, so it's just like
There was a
an
nice
arm
couple that
growing
stopped by during all this fighting and
Right.
everything and just stopped and were like, wow, I love this. It's
Yeah.
delicious.
And
So
yeah,
great.
the
Impressionist.
Yes.
And thanks to Justin's level up, you get a -1 damage when we're fighting
Oh,
near
yeah.
him.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
you just take
Yeah.
-1 damage always whenever you're around him.
Cool.
It's amazing. So yeah, it's a couple. The man is like, I definitely understand this, and then goes on to explain to the woman what the
yeah.
what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then she actually like says, well, I thought it was this, much more spot on like what it actually means, and he's like, well, maybe.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah, agreed.
Well, I
to
guess if
disagree.
I was you,
So he
I would see that.
mansplained it to
He
her.
mansplained it to her. She
Sure.
properly explained it to him, and he's like, well,
Well.
we're both right.
She's like, no.
Yeah, and she's like, okay, great.
She's
This
like-
is
So after we incinerated about a dozen, how do you, the
Thorcreen.
Thorcreen.
Technically, it's
Thorcreen.
got a weird pronunciation. It's like
Thorcreen, but
it's like
Thorcreen.
Thorcreen, but you can just call him Thorcreen.
Okay, so we incinerated about a dozen Thorcreen outside of the
Yeah.
fire temple
Cool.
because these two cast
simultaneous
fireball
fucking
and
fireballs.
pillar of fire at the same time and just
Cool.
obliterated them. There were
touched my
two
temple.
left. This one went and just destroyed one of them immediately. I questioned the second one and did some words of run away with by throwing a head at them. The other three got real mad.
And I'm trying to learn how to decapitate someone with a blunt object. so-
Great.
So now you're up to speed.
Arrest him.
Yeah. So you walk in the temple and you just see the most devastating gunshot ever.
History
Lord.
of Emperor's fucking
Yeah.
life.
Just
Stick a plow.
more than any person has ever been killed, and that's what got killed.
No.
So there's still one of those remaining though.
It's cute.
It is. It's
right.
adorbs. Totes adorbs.
And as I shoot, I just say, welcome. Because
Welcome.
I'm mad. Which I'm just going to say all the time now. Welcome.
Okay, so
welcome back.
I've
I think
gone, you've
Yenin
gone.
and
Welcome to your doom.
I think
Haki.
you two are left.
Magic missile!
Let's see.
Real quick, Hockey, do you have a leftover spidey
6,
sense from last week?
9.
Yeah, and Justin has a couple of leftover.
Oh,
advantages.
did we? Was all of last week just one encounter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then
Still
yes.
the seed, yeah.
Then yes, I
Still
totally
siege.
do.
Okay, so you have Spidey Sense activated for this encounter.
I also have an advantage.
Yeah, you have an advantage, and I think you have two
I've got
advantages.
two.
Yeah.
I had three, and I
Just
used
used
one.
one. I got a 10 with
got
your
them,
plus
yeah.
1.
Oh, you already have them?
Yeah.
Against
Well, then give me these
That's-
fucking
that's-
things
that's
back.
why
Justin.
I'm
Take
ahead
it
of
easy.
it.
Whoa! Don't be trying to get
Jeez.
extra coins. Don't.
Okay. While you guys were having your little tiff,
Uh-huh.
I did 5 damage of magic missile to one of the Thorcreen.
Nice. It punches through, and the mercury doesn't seem to affect the magic missile. The magic missile does get through the mercury, but not the fire.
Black.
It's got fire
This is personal.
resistance, and
Yeah.
they've got like this
It-
mercury
oh,
armor on because they were buffed.
Yeah, like shiny,
Sure.
shimmering mercury
By
armor.
someone.
Shiny, splendid.
Shining, shimmering.
But if you attack the
Exactly.
Thorcreen, you get a +1 right now.
I'm gonna punch him in the face. Well, first I'm gonna take my troll strength stance.
And you do.
Nice.
I get it.
Easily.
I can defile the world.
Oh no!
Well, you got your stance at least. Advantage.
Okay, yeah. Maybe you'll roll like a 4 or a 5.
Maybe it's
Anything?
Okay.
Alright. So
what
it
is
gives me
that?
a 10.
Yeah, baby.
Good work.
Whew, that was close.
Yeah.
Could have been bad.
You like reared
That
back,
is
kind of fell off balance, and went,
bad.
nope.
Yeah.
I mean, my crit fail is the reason my temples aren't being attacked right now.
You're just like, oh, so you.
That's
Bam.
8 damage.
Wow. So
the Thorcreen.
To the so there's 3 Thorcreen. Do you want to attack one that's uninjured or one of the ones that's injured?
Yeah, the injured one.
All right. So let's see. You're in combat with one. There's one that he just shot with a magic missile, which then runs up next to Yenin. So Yenin has one next to him, and the other injured one is right up next to Aoden.
Wait,
Which one do you wanna
mine
go
wasn't injured at all?
Correct.
Right, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Because I did attack
The
one.
one next to Aoden.
Yes, you did. Okay, so you go run in and attack that one, and do how much damage?
8.
Okay, you kill it.
I knock it out.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you do not kill it. You knock it out. Yeah, you give it.
You might want to keep an eye on this guy, though, because he's not real big on taking survivors right now.
Not right now. Yeah.
He's got the bloodlust.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, my eyes are always on fire, but my eyes are always on fire, but right now they're just like a little bit more than usual.
Well, so what's happening is as soon as the fire in his eyes just was crazy burning on the outside of the temple. You could just see the anger in his eyes with the fire. And then as he gets into the temple, the fire kind of died down for a moment and then re-engulfed, but now it's a blue
I was gonna say
flame.
now it's fucking blue.
Yeah, it is so hot.
But aren't you the reason why the temple's on fire?
Not intentionally, no.
I mean,
I failed a roll, and someone,
yeah,
Mutton Chops over here was like, hey, you know what? Fuck you.
mutton chops. Burnsides I like.
Nice.
But yeah, so
Top of the round?
yeah, top of the round.
Burnsiders.
Let's happen it!
Let's happen it.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to issue, well, I mean, you can take care of that thing by yourself, apparently. So I'm like, do
Well,
I
I
even...
mean,
Well, I
that
mean,
was
that
a
isn't-
very
I know.
impressive.
Yeah.
But I still want to get these
Oh,
metallic...
speaking of which, actually, let me update the combat. So the second Nightmare Beast definitely runs over and like goes to pounce on Ember
Yeah, 'cause I
because
did roll an
biggest threat by far. And there's the one Thri-Kreen that's next to you that seems to still be engaged in combat with you, and then one has run up next to Yenin.
Gotcha. So I want to kind of back up and regroup so that now that I have an opening to get back with the group.
Yeah, you definitely do.
And I point at the... I still want to take out these Thri-Kreen before they do their whatever buff damage. So I point at them and I'm like, you see what we did to your friend over here? Well, now we're going to do it to you.
That'll get him.
I get a... Right?
Master wordsmith.
7.
Really, it's true. Okay.
So I'll give a one hold to... No, let's just toss it back over here.
Good investment.
Yeah. And then I'm going to hack and slash. It's not going to do anything. Like, do I even... What's the point of even hack and
you
slash?
can aid.
Okay, I'll do that. I've never done that
You can
before.
also defend.
Yeah, you can also defend.
Yeah, there's a number of things you can do.
Yeah, these things have a lot of armor, so it may be better to use things like aid and defend unless you do a lot
Yeah.
of damage.
You can also spout lore. You can, be
You can
like,
spout lore.
If you hit him in the knees, it,
Yeah, could
You have no armor there.
Could be
Look,
true.
their knees are missing armor.
Their knees are exposed. I don't know why you'd say it in that
All right,
voice.
fine.
I don't know why you're like a fast
I love this.
reporter
I'm
for the
going to do that.
Yeah.
The knees
I'm
are
spouting
exposed.
lore.
Okay.
I'm like, you know what? Actually, I've fought metallic Thri-Kreen before. Their knees are exposed. What do I add to that?
Intelligence.
Intelligence? 7.
Okay.
So,
Um,
actually, you know what?
it worked.
No. Advantage.
Well,
Okay.
Woo! Yeah, an 11.
Okay. 100%. For some reason,
Naked knees.
they have this.
Naked knees over
You've
here.
heard of the Thri-Kreen knee, right? It's much like the Achilles heel. It's the Thri-Kreen knee.
Yep. There's been ages.
They're like, no, he's figured us out.
Yeah. And no one ever noticed
No
it.
one ever
Eyelids.
noticed it before.
Yeah. Yeah, their eyelids, they blink rapidly like, oh no!
One of them like reaches down.
Yeah.
knows about the knees.
Not my knee.
you see just 3 Thri-Kreen go, "Whoa."
And I love that this is now lore, so this is across the board.
Universally true.
Universally true. From now on, anytime we fight any of these guys, Their knees are
Their knees
exposed.
are
Yeah, they
All
don't
right,
have
all right.
knee armor.
So
that is
it's
true.
the last session. Feel
Narmer.
obligated. Thorkreen, weak knees. Weird Pac-Man creatures, totally out there, and are like necrotic resistant.
Yep.
No, this is like going forward
And
for
also-
like future seasons.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
yeah,
Also,
this is
those
forever.
weird fish that have wings.
Weird.
Oh god, I forgot about that.
everything has eyelids. Man, I really should have been spouting more lore all season.
We all
because
should have.
Yeah,
We all should
That's
have.
some good stuff.
it's my favorite move in the game.
Well, since one of these Thorkreen is coming after me, I'm not much of a fighter, but you know who
Knees.
is? Zangief, my owlbear.
Yep.
So I'll be like,
Alberno.
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 No.
so I'll be like, Zangief, the knees.
Zaniz.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, very
Uh,
successful.
Yeah, so, and then it's, you said...
He just like
2d8
2d8
advantage.
with
You
advantage.
can talk.
I don't know.
He goes, "Scraw!"
Oh, nice.
So does that mean the higher of the two?
Higher of the two.
Okay, so 7.
Wow. Yeah,
So
good damage.
7 to the knees.
To the
Scraw!
To the knees.
To the one that came after
it
me.
is unfortunately still up, but definitely bloodied now.
Okay.
Definitely bloody knees.
I walk up to it, slowly, calmly, eyes on fire,
Always.
right to the kneecap.
The
wanna-
one on Yenin or the one on
Which one's more hurt?
the one on
Oh,
Yenin?
Yenen's more hurt.
And I'll go for the one on Justin.
Oh.
The one on Sizzlack.
Nice.
I want them to hurt.
Oh, I get it. You're creating as much pain as possible.
it.
Yes,
Takes
it.
I've
Terrifying.
kind of gone evil today.
Yeah.
What have you got, like a shillelagh?
That is a 10. I have a mace. That is now on fire.
Yep.
I wish it was a show.
Yeah, that would be pretty.
Hey, top of the morning to you.
It's on fire
His name
now.
is Irish.
Yeah, Eodan. I mean,
Aaron says I not liking what you're doing.
it's like
7.
it's like Joe's at the table all over
It's-
again. Say it again.
7.
7.
It's not
Hi,
too late
Joe.
for everyone to have
Miss you.
really stupid accents.
Yeah, good point.
I wish you could do an accent. I really do.
Me too.
Yeah. No one at this
It
table.
didn't stop it
That's,
from doing
that's
it.
the thing. No one at this table does an accent properly.
No.
Not one person.
I do okay.
Not one person.
All right. Yeah, I've got a number
You're
of
doing a
accents up my
voice.
sleeve.
Yeah, that's not really an accent so much as it is an impersonation, which is pretty good. Your John Wayne impersonation is good. I will give you that.
John Wayne?
I mean,
Gacy.
I lived in Ireland for a year and a
Yeah,
half. If I
Gacy.
can't do the accent,
Yeah.
Spot on.
that's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
poor.
I always thought it was Lawrence Fishburne
Yeah.
from The Matrix.
lift the red pill or the blue pill?
Exactly. That's what I thought it
That
was.
was Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Matt.
Morgan.
Yeah, Max.
It's
you're
time
on.
to
Morgan
get
Freeman.
busy living or get busy dying.
In Doxa.
And Doxa.
Of course, Straight Guys can quote Shawshank Redemption. All right.
And it's
I
in
kneecap
frame.
it.
Okay, so you kneecap it. This side of the table, Haki and Ember.
I'm gonna shoot the nightmare beast.
Yeah, I had a feeling you might.
It is like right on top of you though.
If I,
Do some maneuvering. Could you do like
I was
a
gonna say
barrel
if I
roll?
like defy danger.
You can
Since
try
I'm
it.
on my mat.
You can defy danger.
Do a
try to
barrel
get
roll.
away
Do
from
a
it.
barrel roll.
Do like some send my mat around and like
Yeah,
flip
we're
around
just
and
like your
land on my
father.
mat.
Yeah.
Your father would be so proud.
Falco
9.
was such a
Okay.
dick.
I guess
so
I should thank you.
Yeah.
So you're definitely so as you roll away, you kind of get caught for a moment, and you realize that this thing has spiked tentacles that come out from underneath it and
Ooh, that's hot.
have like just kind of hooked themselves onto you. Right
Onto
now,
me or, like, onto my mat?
you,
'Cause I'm still on my mat.
Onto you.
Okay,
As
onto
you
me.
roll
it's
backwards.
pulling me
Well, you're rolling
off my
backwards
mat.
off of your mat.
Yeah.
And these tentacles are like kind of grabbed into you right now. They haven't punctured your skin. They haven't injured you yet, but you feel like if you kind of continue to struggle to get away, to roll away, you will be able to, but you're gonna cut yourself up pretty bad doing so.
Okay.
So it's kind of like when if you have barbed wire around you, you're okay. But as soon as you start to struggle and move around a bunch, that barbed wire is going to tear your shit up. So it's like that. You can get out of it, but it's going to tear you up.
Typical Tuesday afternoon.
Typical Tuesday.
And there are two of them. Two of these tentacles.
yeah,
if
with
I
spikes.
take my axes and try to cut them,
You can hack and slash the
Can I hack
tentacles.
and slash?
Absolutely, yeah. Ooh.
That's not a straight guys, is it?
Yeah.
This
That's what I get for killing the other one in one fucking
Well,
shot.
yeah, that's the thing. We have gone to the highest high down to the lowest low. Okay, roll your damage.
What is it? Oh, the damage that I
yeah,
do? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Oh no.
Roll your damage.
Well, might as well.
You're like, oh no! And then you just 2 axes into your own legs.
You know, it's about time someone else at this table lost a body part. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If I'm also,
it
so
time?
that's
Is it
8.
time?
Yes.
If I'm also merciless,
Yep.
so when dealing damage, do an extra d4.
Yep,
That's,
yep.
That doesn't
You're
just
just-
include my gun.
Nope. It's anytime you deal damage.
Okay, 9.
Okay. Now roll its damage as it bites you.
Okay. What am I rolling?
D10 plus 5.
Okay. $13.
Okay, 13 plus 9, 22 damage.
Are you still alive?
Reduced by armor if you have any.
Well, reduced by 1.
And
So 22, 21.
21. Do you have any armor?
No.
Okay, so 21 damage. You have how many hit points?
4.
Okay, you're fine.
You're still standing.
Are we,
I also have potions.
are we still
Wow.
at where we were last week, or have we healed since last
You have
week?
not healed since last
Okay,
week.
that's what I wanted to know.
You guys might need to bring me down
Not
so I
that,
can heal
I mean,
her.
that would have straight up killed me either way, regardless.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, she probably has like some armor and is at full hit points, so she'll be fine. And I was right. I was right.
Turn.
So, Haki is our only
Haki.
one.
Hey, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Even
Oh,
with
man.
full hit points
yeah,
and armor, that would have killed me.
yeah,
Same.
yeah, I'd be dead.
Very
Wow,
bad.
you have good. You must have a good con. Oh no, you have fighter hit points basically. Well,
I mean, I
Gunslinger's
do
a-
have a decent con.
Yeah, you do have
It's
a
my
decent
second
con.
highest.
Con.
Where's that Star Trek magazine we had around here?
It's right over here.
Where did it go?
It's underneath.
Oh, it's underneath. Yeah.
I'm
Look
gonna
at this,
punch
guys.
the last Thorcreen in the face.
Con.
Zachary Quinto.
Quinto.
Nice Jewish boy.
What is it?
6.
6 plus?
Plus what?
I get +1, and then
Plus strength.
Oh, I did that.
it's a 9.
Okay. You're punching a Thorcreen.
Did you take my +1 as well?
No, actually, it's 10 because of my kind soul.
Oh, because you're a kind soul.
Because I'm with the intention of incapacitating it.
Okay.
Good.
Oh my God.
Ah!
Don't lose the beer.
Save the beer.
Got it.
Way to go.
I'm
Oh,
so
shit.
jealous right now.
I have more. I was just waiting for the time to bring it out, which seemed like right now.
Yeah, yeah. Now it's
Yeah,
good.
after
Hey,
you.
Pretty please.
10 damage. Can I have
But
one?
be careful, it might explode everywhere.
well, here's the thing. I'm ready to suck this. I was gonna try and say
Did you
that.
say
no.
something?
Yeah.
I was gonna.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm glad that you stopped yourself on that.
I was gonna say. The way I said it was much better than how I was gonna say it. So I was like, yeah.
So he did 10 damage.
10 damage.
To
Thorcreen.
to which one? To the one that's on
Mine.
Justin,
Yeah.
or the one that's on Yenin? Because
one
there is
that's
still
on
one that's on
Yenin.
Yenin. Okay, then that one dies. You Wow, they really are
Gets
fizzy.
knocked
Oh,
out.
really fizzy.
He
Gets
does
knocked
not die,
out.
he gets knocked
Maybe it's
out.
'cause
Oh,
they've been
I
sitting
keep
with-
forgetting that you
Okay,
don't.
I am not a murderer.
That's true. Okay, so
I'm just saying, like, they get
I
knocked
guess the
out.
definition of
But they get
murder
up
is real
again.
loose
You
for
know,
you.
you're gonna keep 'em
Gladiator.
down.
okay,
I have murdered.
In
yeah,
the past life,
He's
I
a
died,
that's a good point.
and I came back to life, and I'm pretty sure I haven't killed anybody since then. Gone out of my way to not kill anybody.
I mean,
Why are we still arguing about
All right, just so you guys
I-
know, the answer is
honestly-
to put it up to your face.
Ah,
Put it up to your face
Honestly,
and open it there.
Yenin wishes you were here a couple of
Well, which
sessions
I
ago.
would have done had I known it
we
was
were
gonna
with
explode.
a nice barbarian man who murdered a lot of people that didn't need to be murdered.
Okay, so thank you so much from me, Sax. Sax gives you 3 hit points, Ember,
Oh,
which is
Thanks.
super helpful
that's
right
amazing.
now. Because
Yeah.
now
You're a very nice producer.
you have 7 hit points now. Okay, so you could feasibly survive a hit from a nightmare beast now. Before, their minimum would have killed you. So at least now, you could maybe survive.
Yeah.
And listen, we all know you're probably still dead.
Okay, so
I have a considerable amount of potions that I plan to take on
So
my next
Stop
time.
it.
the Nightmare Beast is just slavering over, just drooling acidic, poisonous saliva all over Ember. Spiked barbed
you.
wire tentacles wrapped around her. Her pistols are inaccessible. She's
Yeah.
got, unfortunately, both of her axes in both of her thighs. So those are also inaccessible to you because they are
I have a dagger.
in you. Yep. Steven is
So that you can kill.
attacking.
I also have a wasp stinger.
You have a
Oh, yeah, I
dagger
forgot
to
about
kill
that.
yourself so that you don't have to feel this anymore.
Good call. And Steven and Justin, sorry.
But I would do that and then and then pass my death rolls. Death would be like, no, you have to go back.
Come on, we got more work for you. Eodan and Sislak are both fighting the last remaining Thorkreen, and Haki is
Dominating.
dominating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
arresting
dominating.
everybody in sight.
Yep.
Just throwing ink.
All right,
around.
so
Handcuffs, baby.
I'm going to give my commanding shout over to the Shadow Beast.
Okay.
Great.
Guys, it looks like Ember could maybe use a
Oh, shit.
smidge of help.
I got to do something before you go.
What?
Everybody needs to make me a defy danger roll as a psionic blast comes out from this nightmare beast, except for Max.
I'm gonna.
Boy.
Can I even do that? Can I defy danger?
Could I counter that?
No, it's
Okay,
psionic.
Well, am I already using my Defy Danger thing?
You succeed. Well, yeah, because it's just that we decided it was just the next encounter. So you've got it up.
Oh boy.
I'd have been doing a lot cooler stuff. if I had
You
to.
can, yeah, because it's you have the ability to.
Buddy.
Should I use advantage?
I mean,
I would.
I would.
Yeah, I rolled snake eyes.
That was a crit fail.
So,
Even if you still fail,
yeah, it's not
It's
that.
you
yeah.
want to
except when I
avoid this.
used my
Yeah.
advantage last week and still rolled snake eyes.
6, and I'll use con.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, totally, that'll work.
8.
Con,
Con.
you get an 8.
Yeah. Okay. Do I have something else with that?
I pass.
Yeah, I'll do an 8.
I have an 11,
Alright.
a 12.
Okay,
Fueled by anger and fire.
makes sense. You're
That-
just letting your
Well,
anger carry
I got
you
a
through?
12. I got a nat 12.
Wow.
I'm that
Hey.
angry.
Yeah, so you just stand there and look as this psionic wave of energy
I'm out of
washes
advantages.
over you, and you just
No.
DGAF. You take a D10 plus
I don't
5
give a
damage.
Wow, on
Yeah.
an 8?
2d10 plus 5 would have been the failure. Well, better of 2d10 plus 5.
Fuck you,
but-
Nightmare Beast. I'm glad I killed the other one in one goddamn shot.
Oh, these
Fuck.
things are more powerful than dragons.
Okay, I
And
want
I
to
mean,
know
I
if
get
I'm
it. It's
correct.
like pissed at me.
These
I
things
get it.
Sorry,
were,
D10
these things were
plus-
scary, but
I
not that
fucking
scary
get it.
until I
Five.
did a one shot.
Yeah, until I did a one shot, and it was like,
You.
No armor.
13. But I get my -1, right?
Mhm.
So
For sure.
I'm hurting, guys. I'm at 8.
You succeeded.
Yeah, I rolled an
You
11.
succeeded. You succeeded.
somehow.
Wow. Good work, I
I
guess.
succeeded.
Ember's
on
fucking
spite.
pissed
Yeah.
with her axes in her thighs.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, guys!
All right, so I take that hit, and then I go, oh, duh, that was unpleasant. Obviously, that thing needs to go away. Commanding shout, and I do a 10, and I give D6, 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 D6 around
you.
the board.
Lord.
For damage?
Does anybody want it for healing?
Yeah.
Maybe me.
Okay, you guys get D6s for healing. You get D6s for attack. And then I'm gonna take out my my hammer and go after the knees of the Thockreen that's in front of me. Well,
Yeah.
no, everybody gets
On the
a
knees.
They have
plus
weak
1.
knees.
I have to go after the one, and everybody gets a plus 1 after.
So you have to go after the beast.
All right, fine. I go after the beast. 'Cause
The nightmare
that's-
beast.
That's important right now.
Beauty of the Nightmare Beast. Oh, God. Fuck.
Damn it! How is that
Switch that shit
possible?
out.
Man,
I am so sorry.
that is brutal.
This Nightmare Beast is
That's not
fucking-
fair. There was time now.
It's finally time.
Price is right.
Womp, womp, womp. Okay. It's gonna do its damage with advantage.
Guys, it's the finale. You know,
Let's happen
we
it.
can't all live.
Let's happen
We
it.
can't all live
I'm
through the
gonna
finale.
Yeah.
It's a D10. Well, it's 2d10 plus 5. Take the higher of the 2d10. How many hit points do you have right now?
I have 8.
You could roll.
A
Can
1
I
or a
throw him
2.
a potion?
Well, you have -1 and you have armor against this, so
2d10, the higher of the two.
the higher of the two because
I'm not even gonna add that. Yeah.
Is there any way I could defend?
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm so dead.
so it's 13 damage.
No, it's 9 plus 5.
Oh,
Minus
shit.
2.
14 minus 2,
12.
so 12. So yeah.
Can I?
I'm-
Is there any way
Okay.
I could defend?
Well, you would have had to.
Yeah, what about me? I'm
you have
standing
to
right next to him.
hold, You had to hold earlier
Yeah, okay.
beforehand.
So I'm
Fair
at
enough.
-4. So I
Okay.
am in the. I go to the. But that's okay. I can still roll out of this.
Yeah, last breath is a thing. That is a move. that
So I do need to do that now.
happens. You've got 1 round. We'll have you last breath next time.
Okay.
And I can't heal him before then.
You
No.
could.
I could.
Oh, can't.
Oh,
I can't?
no,
I'm
no,
negative.
you,
No,
he
no,
has
no,
to
no.
make his.
He has to make it, yeah, because he's literally
dead.
dead.
So I would like to. Yeah, I'm like, let's happen it, and I run at it, and I pull out my hammer, and then I just trip on the dead body of one of the Thuggreen.
The head that you threw.
Yeah, the head that I threw. I kicked the head that I threw. I'm like, what? I'm off balance right now. Oh, that's ugly. And I just fall right into its, I don't know, mouth.
Yeah,
spikes, whatever.
It has like a. This thing has a
Acid breath.
ridiculous
Psionic
This thing has a
whatever.
ridiculous underbite with like giant tusks, and you just fall and impale yourself on one of its underbite tusks, and you guys just see Sizzlack slump over this tusk. It goes completely through his body, and he just goes quiet.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, Yenin.
Is all I can manage.
Fuck.
You're under arrest for murder.
Most foul.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna jeez, I feel like
You guys
Run-
have
I'm
no.
gonna-
By the way, you guys have no idea how much easier this combat is because Ember straight up executed one right away.
And that was because of the +1 piercing, right? That was.
It was
definitely
because
the +1 piercing.
because it has 30.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because it was going to be at 37 hit points, and you got the last
but
one because of the
That
piercing.
+1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run up and jump, and I'm gonna like
Oh yeah, you got Spidey sense.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
Spidey sense
gonna
now.
grab
Sizzlack.
Sizzlack and pull him off, and then punch it in the eye and like jump away.
And then,
Like, with
kind
him.
of kip off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parkour.
Yeah, exactly.
Parkour punch it in the face.
Oh.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Pew, pew.
8.
You do extra damage because that 12 was
Baby.
legit.
Too legit.
Yeah,
legit.
too legit.
These 2 dice are gonna sit right over here. Double snake eyes on those.
Fuck you.
Bad dice.
No,
Bad dice.
Shame.
Wait, so now that you're out, do our D6s still do shit, or because you're
You still have the d6s, but you
Okay.
won't have the -1.
right?
Sure.
Alright, so
And laces like that.
We need to do
But
some
you
more
still get a
shaming.
+1
Put
on
coins
this
over
attack,
his
right?
eyes.
Yeah,
Okay.
they get the +1. You have your d6s. You just don't have the -1 to damage.
I saw that.
I think he may still succeed, right? On 3.
6, 7. Yeah,
Guys,
7.
stop
Bare
using
minimum.
the Nerdist
Okay.
dice. They're cursed.
They might be.
No, I've been doing.
Yeah.
I've been doing well.
No, the transparent one are fine.
So that's 7 on magic missile. So that's 4, 5, 8 damage. And I
To the Thorkreen or to the beast?
to the beast.
Okay.
And then I
Beast.
will.
beast.
Unleash
Let's see.
Beware the beast.
I don't know. Magic missile's my
I
bread
read
and
those
butter. I'm gonna forget magic
They made
missile.
comments.
Okay, so you lose magic
Over the garden
missile.
wall,
They
right?
make comments on it?
Yeah, I need to read those.
So you guys see, Yenin fire off a couple of magic missiles into this beast, and the beast definitely resists some of the magic from the attack. It seems to be resistant to magic, just all magic. And then you see Yenin clearly, just you can tell when he loses a spell because there's just a brief moment of confusion in his eyes, and then it's gone. So he doesn't have magic missile anymore, which is his main offensive ability.
Fantastic.
So, we still have you, right?
Yes. Okay. Hit points.
7. Well, I have a D6. Do I have to wait for my turn to roll that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I would still, even with the D6, she's gonna need it.
Yeah, I know.
What are you at?
I'm at 15. I'm fine.
Okay,
All right.
in theory.
I mean, I do have a potion. I can take the potion, use my
Yes,
D6.
what I can do is a lot better. I'm just trying to
Okay.
think of like a good narrative reason for me to get out of this bloodlust for half a second. But we do have the connection that you're the only person who knows my real name. Mm-hmm. So let's use that.
Okay.
So let her die. She knows all our secrets.
So I scream it.
You
Yeah,
scream Rusak,
it's funny. It's funny how like
and that snaps me out of it. Oh,
Nice.
Fuck me.
I do like this. I love the bond system in Dungeon World because these things organically happen in a way that like you don't plan for. You know everybody's secrets. Like people chose bonds where it's like Ember knows a secret about me.
Yeah.
Like people don't just choose that. That doesn't just come from
Yeah,
nowhere.
it's not just like a secret.
It's like people don't just pick bonds and be like whatever. You have to actually put some thought into it, and it's just funny how you are playing a character where we've all kind of decided without saying it out loud, you are the person who would hold all of our secrets. Like
You're the
I
one
just
we
think,
trust.
That's why her
I
hair
just
is so
think,
big.
yeah, it's full of secrets.
I mean, I think our bond, the fact that you just pulled me out of that mouth, really goes with our Haki is aware of some of my secrets on the way to great leadership, for better or worse.
Yeah, for,
Like you
for-
have to
for
save the
worse.
leader.
Yeah.
I only have 2 left, and it's Hockey has my back when things go wrong, and Amber knows my real name, but we just resolved
Yep,
that.
we
Could you
did.
use my real name to snap me out of bloodlust?
Yeah.
And if I die, I'm gonna yell out, Gannon called me a genius.
Okay, I'm going to cast.
Oh yeah,
Cure
you missed.
Moderate
I
Wounds
got more
on
bonds.
your bleeding axe.
Max.
Bleeding ass.
Iris. And that
Good roll.
is an 11.
Yep.
That's 2d8.
Never forgot. If you didn't call me a genius, I've never forgot.
I imagine it was like, oh, you're a real genius over here. And he's like, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
So she has cured 6, I cure 5.
Nice.
No, I cure 6 as well.
Nice.
That's funny.
So you heal 12 effectively with that action.
Yep, Chains of Fire.
Way to go, genius.
Yeah.
And
thank you.
Sizzlack's like,
He
wow.
said my story was cool, and then he called me a bro.
It's like, Yenna knows how to read. You know? Yeah, nobody knows how to read.
If he's calling me a genius, that means something.
Yeah. All right, so we're back to this side of the table.
Oh, we're back at the top?
Well, no, he went.
No, no.
All right,
Yeah,
went.
just Ember.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna-
just Ember.
I'm gonna heal. My D6.
Nice.
Not bad.
Sweet. So I'm still helping from beyond the grave.
All right.
Yeah, you really are.
Oh, I forgot to throw in my d6 when I was healing you. Could I do that now?
To heal yourself?
No, I thought I could use that to heal her because
I think it's just for damage, right?
I think it's
Damage-
just, it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's like, it does 1d6 damage
Okay.
instead of 1d4.
So next time you
Or it's
attack,
like
you'll be able
1d6
use
to
it.
heal.
All right.
Yeah, so if you're
But you
using
like heal
it.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. Can I defy
I mean,
D6
that
to
is
try to
a
get out of
question,
this
'cause
still?
You can heal.
That is interesting. If you're healing, but if you're using it as a, like, it's like you're attacking somebody else with a healing spell, right?
'Cause
You
I'm
could
only
use
one who can
that.
heal
Well, you have
another
to
player,
choose
I
whether
think.
it's to use.
No,
for
no, I
healing
gave
or
him
damage,
it for
right?
healing,
Yeah,
yeah, but
yeah,
it's a
give me one for
d6
damage, one for
damage.
healing.
It's for either healing or for
But
attack.
he did give it to him for healing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so could I just go ahead and
So
use it with my 2d8 I rolled?
Yeah, you can heal
Yeah.
yourself for 1d6.
Oh, just me.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Because it's
No.
like a personal, like you're getting your second wind. You're
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
digging
that
deep.
makes sense.
Yeah.
But you can heal yourself.
really,
For a d6.
because it seems like
Let me just
it's
read it.
1d6 damage. So it would be whatever you're rolling for. It's like your attack,
Let me
right?
see your front page. It's Rally Vigors on your front page, right?
Your front page.
Or what is it?
Oh, you've been doing this wrong the whole time.
I mean,
Oh.
it's just.
I've been playing the wrong system, actually. It was supposed to be nothing
I
but
think it's just
D10s.
yeah, you can just use it. Yeah, you can use it on somebody else because it just says to heal plus 1d4 damage. So, yeah, you can give the extra d6 to her.
Heal 1.
Woo!
One extra hit point. It could make a difference.
Madeline's.
The producers noticed how hungry I am.
So
If you
hungry.
got
I
here
know.
earlier, you could have had some
I'm
of those.
trying to see if there's anything I can. Will you pass me those tortilla strips?
There's
I
a
want on
bunch
record,
of,
I was willing to buy people Chipotle earlier.
there's a
Yeah.
bunch of pirate booty in there if you want pirate
The
booty.
pirate booty is really good.
This snack break brought to you by Pirate
tortilla
Booty.
strips not wouldn't.
I don't
No,
like getting in the.
no, no. I'll
You don't want
pass.
these?
I think they're a little old.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure,
I'll try
they're
some,
old.
some booty.
Yeah, you want the booty.
Is this gluten free?
Tortilla chips are
Maybe?
like
I don't know.
I
I
think
want
it's
the
corn.
booty.
Right.
So corn puffs. Yeah, it's gluten free.
Goldfish.
Gluten-free
do
booty.
those are not
Gluten-free booty.
Someday they're gonna make gluten-free goldfish. I'm
Wait,
sure.
didn't they? I thought they did.
I made gluten-free
I know, so-
I was gonna
Cheerios.
say. I know they make gluten-free Cheerios.
Okay. Now that
Coke syrup.
now that I have driven everything to a
Grab me one,
grinding
too.
halt, being
This
the
break
best
brought to you
host
by-
ever.
Snacking.
Pepperidge Farm. Do you remember?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
All right, so at this point, everyone has gone, right?
Well, I
You-
used my D6 to
Oh,
heal.
you just used it to heal. You
Now kill stuff.
Yeah, I didn't.
you're not drinking your potion,
Kill that shadow beast.
correct?
And I'm back.
I
all
will
opening
point
up?
out,
Just trying to do it as quiet.
I'm getting a feeling like you guys are all about to roll Defy Danger again. So,
I mean,
Just do another like 36 damage to it.
Yeah, do
I
do
can't do
30
that
damage
again.
to it again.
Well, I mean, we've already done, what is it, like 16
There you
damage to it, so it's.
but I have to get out in order to shoot it. Because I'm still I can't shoot it from where I
Yeah.
am.
He looked at the screen. We're fucked. He looked at the screen.
I mean, I think you could.
The producer's laughing. We're fucked.
I just want to say, guys, everything's fine. Everything is
Everything is awesome.
Okay.
when you're part of a team.
Everything is cool.
You know
when
what?
you're part
Fine.
of
Yeah,
the
I am.
team.
I'm going to use a potion.
All
I'll
right.
waste a couple of the hit points, but not many.
All right, so you're back up to full.
Yes.
All right. Unfortunately, you are still trapped underneath this nightmare
Yeah.
beast.
Doesn't matter.
As we start the next round, and the nightmare beast actually
Has been buffed.
no, it has not been buffed,
Did they
but
add more enemies?
no. You know, guys, just because I look at the screen doesn't mean something's going to happen right that moment.
Well, when you look at this screen and then Sax laughs maniacally.
I was laughing at your reaction. And then,
yeah, I just did a little thumbs up. He
Well,
laughed at that.
Sax went like, and then you went, and then it's like, oh, something's happening.
What's the
laughing
fucking
at how all you guys panicked wildly whenever you look at the screen.
Yeah, it's
Why wouldn't we?
Pavlovian. At this point, he's just going to look at the screen every now and again.
Fine.
Yeah.
You guys on edge.
yeah. I am
No, I
actually.
can see when things have been written. I can't see what they say, but I can see when they've
And
been
I can
written.
always tell when he's looking because he'll look and then he'll like nod or make a movement. It's not just when he looks.
Okay, so
That's pretty good.
once again, everybody needs to make me a defy danger.
I don't have to roll on this one, right?
Nope.
You're already
just
dead.
a body.
It's a mind altering effect, and you are unconscious.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, fucking made it.
It's a mind altering effect, so yes, you can use it.
Okay.
That is a 10.
10?
Well,
11.
7.
Natural 11.
Succeed. Okay, so well, fuck. All right, so
Like a steel trap.
But I love that I'm rolling these defy dangers, but I'm still like held by it. But I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm good.
well, this is a mind altering effect, so you don't even have to move so much.
You're
It's
in-
just like
You're in so much pain you couldn't possibly.
Like you can't alter my mind.
yeah.
I'm
Trust
fucked
me.
up.
You're like I know what reality is
Pain
in this
is
moment.
the mind killer.
Yeah.
But I'm at full hit points. But I'm like,
Okay, so at this moment, you all feel kind of a tug at your psyche, as if this thing was about to dominate all of you. And instead of losing control of your character completely, none of you do, and everything is fine.
I just like from laying down. I just like,
Everything is awesome.
All right.
I just like try to flip
There
it
we go.
off.
Don't fucking touch them. You always do this. You're like, I'm putting these aside, and then you roll those the next time. Don't.
I'll roll these instead.
Oh, we're doing this now?
Yep,
Yes.
we're doing this now.
Don't die.
I mean, even if I do die, it's not right. It can happen later. It's just
Yeah,
my
exactly.
my fate is sealed.
Exactly.
I don't know what you rolled.
Okay, you don't add anything to it.
9.
Yeah. So I got a 9.
You got a 9.
You make a
So
deal with
I
the
make
devil.
a deal with death.
With
So
Kiganis.
I'm in the plane again, and I'm like,
This
wait,
one.
I've been here before.
Steve
This looks
there.
familiar. Steve, what are you doing?
You see Kiganis, and Kiganis has his barn owl mask on. And
Hey!
die. Except for instead he's saying the opposite. He's saying live.
I saw the most awesome looking cosplay idea, Skeletor, like,
Oh, Skeletor Reaper.
yeah,
That's really awesome.
and it looks amazing.
Dang.
When I was at
Hey, man.
BlizzCon last year, I saw a fully. The just regular Reaper with like nothing special about it. I saw at BlizzCon last year. It's just so cool.
It's an awesome
just
outfit.
cool.
It was a great outfit.
Yeah.
It's everything that appeals to the inner 14-year-old in your head.
Exactly
Yeah.
right.
Very
I don't
Todd
need.
McFarlane.
Yeah.
He is like literally this character that you write when you are a 12-year-old.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, like, and then he throws his guns down and he pulls out the guns out. It's like,
And he teleports with smoke.
yeah. It's like, where did the guns come from?
Doesn't matter. He has a trench. He has a long coat. All
I
right.
mean, that had to be like the first time I played it. My favorite thing was I hit
throws it
reload,
away.
and I was like, I was just reload. Like I wouldn't even fire. I was just like, I want to just keep
Throws
watching
them
him
away.
do this.
Yeah.
All right, so what's my deal?
So Keeganis looks at you and says, I understand that you believe you're powerful. And I understand that you believe that you're a leader of people. But what I need from you, I need you to give up control of the Tyr army because it's in better hands under Yenin. Yenin should be in charge of Tyr. It's better for Tyr if they answer to one person.
Well,
That was great.
I don't think you get to debate with.
It's
Yeah, I do.
Well,
You
no,
do?
he absolutely
Yeah.
is allowed
He
to turn it
can
down.
Say no.
He can absolutely say no. That's the thing. It could be that
He leaves us.
that's
today.
too much to ask.
What would happen if he said yes, but then he didn't follow
Would
orders?
you like be immediately taken?
Then those shadow people from Ghost come and take you away.
Well, here's the thing. Then his fate would still be sealed.
But it's not if you make a deal.
Exactly.
It's not sealed.
Yeah.
But I mean, what if you were like, yeah, totally, and then he convinced Yenin that was a bad idea? Or if Yenin was like, no.
Okay,
You
and
should stay.
I'm gonna throw this into the mix just because I think it's interesting. Courtesy of Matt, you have a reroll,
Oh.
so you can re-roll at any point in time if you would like. So if you want to re-roll this, you could do it with that re-roll
And try and get a 10.
and try and get a 10.
But
But if you get a 2 through 6, then this deal is off the table.
don't do it.
Why?
So
Can I have your
just
beer? I need a beer now.
God.
so that's an option as well. I don't think you should do it, just my opinion, because you do have a deal in
Did
front
you
of you
like
here.
save that just for like the most convenient?
No, why
time?
would you think I saved that? What you think Sax like pointed it and told me about something, and then I gave him a thumbs up, and then I held it onto it for a moment that was more interesting? No, I definitely did not do that.
Oh, good. I can still trust you.
Sounds like you
Think
did that. Exactly that.
Nope, that's not what I did, Max. For sure, it's not.
I mean, because you were very elaborate in
Can I have some of
explaining
those
the thing that
goldfish?
you didn't do.
Yeah, I told you everything that I didn't do.
This is a huge bag.
I mean,
point out.
part of the. Like, I do trust Keeganis. Like, we have a good bond.
Do you?
Yeah, I've been here before.
Well, yeah, but
And he's
Okay.
got
Boyfriend was
Steve.
here.
Steve's here.
Steve is. Oh boy. You're a very trusting person. I mean, is that really Steve? Is that just a vision of Steve?
Right.
Hey, he
Or-
knows the love of his life, okay?
What? Are you telling me that might not be Steve?
How dare you?
I mean,
I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is you're very.
Reroll.
Okay. Wow.
A 9.
Okay. All right. So here we are. You didn't get yourself out of it. You still have to make
You're
the
like,
decision.
Let me think about that deal. And then you're like, I'm still here.
Damn it. Damn it. This
I can get out. Ah, look over there.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, you're like, what's through that door? You go through that door, you're in the same room.
he just like repeats the same thing. Like, I know you think you're powerful.
Man.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really tough. I made him save a slave owner.
yeah,
I
it's
know. And you did it.
Did it?
And Max,
Don't
let me
feel good
ask
about
you,
it.
how happy are you about that
Not
choice?
happy at all.
Yeah, didn't think so.
They're getting married. Come on.
If I live.
Has anybody else had to make a choice? You just straight up succeeded on yours.
I kept
I
somehow.
succeeded on my
winning.
first one.
The chat donated like the next person who dies automatically saves. And
That's right.
The one time I went down, that
Yeah.
was it.
Well, because the thing is that like my character now, because of this, because I had to save this one guy's life, I now don't kill anybody. Because I'm like, all right, if I have to save this slaver's life, then I just
Now
have to save
everybody
every
deserves to
yeah,
live,
I have
right?
to save everyone's
If
life.
this guy deserves to live, everyone must.
Yeah, I guess. But like this is like for Sizzlack, like is it like a public announcement that he like has to give up like
I think, I don't, I think,
I mean, you wouldn't give up until after the siege.
well, and
you know.
here's the thing. It's very clear to you that the only thing that matters is the result. So what he's asking for you is for the power behind the army to be given to Yenin. You don't have to publicly tell everyone in the city that you're not in charge anymore or that you're not powerful. He's not asking that. He's just saying that you need to step back and give control to Yenin.
Yenin loves this.
I know.
You missed when I dissolved the council at the beginning of the session.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Well, you killed all of them
Well,
first.
6 of them
There was
died.
one
There
left.
was one
okay,
left.
one, I called it. 2, this is literally just his villain origin story at this point.
It really
Yeah.
is.
Season 1 is definitely an origin story.
Yeah,
the thing is
them
yeah.
fighting against Yenin.
Yeah, and I guess that's the thing is like
Are we all
I
the
won't.
villains?
I'm either. It's the question is, am
We
I
the villains
around
in our
for
own
season
story?
2 to fight Yenin, or do I die now in hopes that I help you guys in season 2? Because
So that Yenin doesn't take complete control?
Yenin doesn't take complete control.
Well, I mean, he will anyway, right?
Yeah.
He'll be dead.
Like he's going to anyway.
What do you think is going to happen when you die? Yenin's going to take
The end
charge.
is
What? Okay.
I'm
here's the
gonna
thing.
take control
All right. So
of the army.
Sizzlack, think of it this way: what happened?
Ember.
What happened to what happened to politics in Tyr when the city council members died?
yeah.
It all just went to Yenin.
All right, fine. Gigannis, I thought we had something, but I understand. I don't understand your ways, but I understand that you have thoughts.
This is
You are
going.
thinking.
This is going to be better.
I will relinquish power of Tyr's army to my friend and confidant, who still follows my leadership, because I am the leader of this group, and you're not asking me to give that up.
No, you can remain the leader of your group.
All right then, send me back, but send me back angry.
So, okay,
Good line.
That is a good one.
that's a really good line.
Good line.
Let's happen it!
I'd also like to point out that better for a death god doesn't mean better for anyone else. It means
Yeah, I know. That's
a
fine.
lot of people are just
There's a lot of wiggle room there. So, so
Think that'd be
as you scream
back.
your catchphrase,
Send me back angry.
Send me back.
smoke swirls all around you, and you actually do see Steve appears at the side of and actually doesn't say anything, but just has, you can see his eyes getting misty and he looks disappointed as you go away.
Steve is sad.
Single
Steve
tear.
is sad.
Oh,
Single
disappointed
tear for
Steve.
tear.
No, that's
Tear
not
for
fair.
tear.
You take that back.
No.
You've
Gigannis
changed
playing-
Sizzlack
So here's the
now.
thing, Sizzlack, I hope from that would come back angry. All right,
You're
chat.
my ship.
chat.
So what does that mean for my health now?
You're at 1. Chat. So thank you to iDragon14. Chat donates to force new dice on Sizzlack. You have to use different dice.
I can't use these
Yeah.
dice anymore. All right.
I'm really shocked that no one has done that for me yet.
Yeah.
I mean, we tried to earlier. Sax
okay,
was
yeah.
saying, like, we can't see your
We
dice.
can. I can.
Yeah. We're
right.
give me that jar.
These are my new dice.
Okay.
Can I
those
keep
are the
my
dice.
Nerdist ones?
You're allowed to keep them.
For a second, for a second, I thought
For the game,
Yeah. Yes, you are.
I thought force
just
new
the
dice
white
meant I was
ones.
gonna have to roll again and go through this whole like.
Yeah, it is an emotional roller coaster,
I'm back again. Look, here's the deal.
but it just all happens
But anyway,
exactly
there's
the
some
same.
force out there stronger than you called chat.
I really like the implementation of chat in the Black Bag game, which airs on every other Friday night here, in which chat are basically fickle elder gods, and they just mess with things because they have
Hey,
the
throw
power to
me
do
some
so
booty.
because they're crazy Lovecraftian nutso pants.
Let me get some of that booty.
Let me get some of that booty.
Oh, it was actually a good throw.
It was. Dom is not
It-
the
well,
best
we are
roller.
It's
It
unfortunately
got some like
nerds.
wind right there at the end, and like spiraled.
Okay, so thank you, iDragon14.
I like that I also swapped out.
Yeah.
At the
So
same time.
luckily, you guys. So Sizzlack is at 1 hit point. Everything is good. You look around, and the battlefield is basically clear, with the exception of a half-injured Thrycrane and a half-injured Nightmare Beast. But other than that, things are just fine.
This is like wakes up and goes like, "We are Groot." It's like, oh.
But
Sizzlack
I wake up
wakes
in
up
your
and,
arms,
Yeah.
and I'm not happy.
Yeah.
do your
And you
job,
have, and Sizzlack
Commander.
just has a gaping hole that punched. One of your lungs is out. Like you have one functioning lung right now.
Oh, I thought you were saying it's like out of like a half
out of
blood
his
eagle,
body.
blood eagle from like Viking days.
Well, I mean, I think given the size of this tooth, it's probably fair to say that the lung is like out of the has been punctured out of his back.
Is that
So-
is that his turn for the round, or is that just like a whole
Oh
different
yeah,
thing?
do I have a turn?
I'll
for
let
that?
you shout. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna do the commanding shout. So, let's happen it! And I just point at the shadow beast,
So you see a Sizzlack that should not be alive.
and he rolls a 12.
Wow.
He came back angry.
Yeah, he came back angry.
So, d6 damage, d6 damage, d6 damage, and I don't care who needs help. D6 damage.
All right.
I'm going to try something that might not be super smart. but I'm gonna
I
try
like it already.
anyway.
We don't ever do that.
I'm going to try to roll for a new stance,
Okay.
because if I roll high enough, I can take 2 stances.
Oh.
Double stance.
Wow.
Is,
Nat
That's
12.
high enough.
is that high enough? I don't know.
That's high enough, baby!
Woo! Wow.
So,
Remember where that didn't happen when Justin rerolled?
I'm still amazed that you had the balls to re-roll. Like, just
that's pretty incredible.
Sizzlack what?
Play like you got him.
Yeah, I mean, I have to play to my character. That's a big. If I have a chance
like,
to
"No,
not
dude."
take that deal, I'm going because for a minute I was thinking I might just choose death.
I get it.
So re-rolling is not a fail. Like I
That's
fail,
what-
I
when
still
you
it's-
have the option.
Yeah.
When it seemed like you were going that way, I was going to go, you know, no matter what happens, I'm taking control of the army, so...
So, I'm going to take my troll strength stance.
2 hit points to Sizzlack from Pananin777. Thank you.
Right,
Thank you.
I'm
So
at
you
My troll
3.
strength stance and the mind unchained, which gives me reach, far, and +1 piercing.
Damn.
Wow.
So now I have my
Piercing
You're gonna do
I have my-
your dolly punch.
yeah. So from like
Yoga
far,
punch.
far, far away.
So you don't have
I'll
to deal
see
with
him.
this Nightmare Beast tentacles.
Yeah. Not that it matters, but
Time for some
I go-
JoJo's Bizarre
I
bullshit.
go.
Ember feels real
Gamo
violent.
gamo no. Pistol. 7. That's 10, baby.
Wow.
That's an 8.
No, I'm just saying it's a 10 with all
Oh.
my
Yeah.
with all my pluses.
Max is like a really good counter. That's like what he's known
It's
for.
a 10. That's 8. That's 12 +1 piercing.
12 plus 1 piercing.
To
That
hate
+1
my-
piercing.
oh,
You
and
hate
then-
that 12. That
and
+1
then-
piercing.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Nope.
2. So 14 +1 piercing.
Okay. All right, it goes down.
Woohoo!
With me still in your other arm.
It definitely.
We still have the Thor Queen to deal with, though.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit it in the knees.
Sean's
I'm gonna
So close.
Mind
So
if I-
close.
I'm gonna.
I am untying myself from these fucking tentacles.
While you do that, I'm just gonna. Don't move. I go up to the Thor Queen. I'm just gonna like whack its kneecaps
No,
off.
that's
Okay.
Or you could heal me.
You let
Yeah,
someone
heal
else
him.
kill the Thor
I'll
Queen
kill
so you
him.
can.
That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
was
We
gonna
still
do. I
have
was gonna
two
get
other
on-
people that
really
could
wanted to
kill.
it.
I know you do.
Fine, I'll heal you, big baby.
Wow.
Thank you.
And you do.
You're rolling good.
Yeah, it's because he's got
Anger looks
It's
good
because
on you.
it really does.
Heal 7.
It's a good look, bro.
Thank
yeah,
you.
Ember broke this.
And I'm at
anger
max hit
spell.
points.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. Every time I heal, I
Oh, that's
get my
right.
level back in hit points.
That's so dope.
It really is.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna shoot.
I mean, it's crazy how
The
much damage
knees
you
of
do,
the
but when I
Vikings.
see the type of shit
Yeah.
everybody else does, it's like,
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Me I'm not even that good of a tank, even in comparison to Ember. You know.
Yeah, I'm the most vanilla one here.
yeah. That was the crazy thing is like, oh,
no, I
the
don't know.
caster
What are you
is
standing at?
not the most powerful one.
Yeah.
Well, if you hadn't put the cap on, you could only defile so much. I
Oh.
defile every time.
Oh, every time, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the type of character Yenen's like, oh, more power or less power? Well, obviously more power.
Well, also the ring was a big help.
Yeah.
That Sorcerer King ring
That saved it.
Yeah.
Saved my ass a lot.
Yeah.
was a big help.
6
That ring was
opportunities to
great.
just decide that a fail didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. I rolled an
Uh,
11 for my shoot. My
For your
shoots.
damage? For your.
Well, no, I haven't rolled my damage.
Oh,
yet.
okay. Shoots.
For my shoots,
Shoots, bro.
Is that including the D6 you got from me?
11.
Oh,
Nope.
right. That was only for that thing.
I don't know if you'll need.
Well, but
12.
you're not going to be able to save it
Yeah.
because this
12.
encounter's.
12.
With
Well, I'm
acid.
assuming this encounter's over.
Yeah.
Negative. Not enough.
Okay.
Even with my +1 piercing.
Yeah, even with your plus
Into
one
the
piercing.
kneecap.
Ah, fuck, kneecap.
Yeah, kneecaps.
Yeah, that would be enough. Shit.
Into the kneecap.
Yeah.
Ember's not stupid. She might have been tied in tentacles, but
Yeah.
she heard.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Look, my people listen to my commands.
I know they do. Because it's because you're in charge of these.
Okay over there? Yeah.
It's because you're in charge of these 4 people, and
Yeah.
these 4 people total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why.
Only these 4 people.
I mean,
And sometimes
And
Christina.
oh wait, what's his name dead? too?
Frankie?
Frankie?
No, Frankie's still here.
Okay, Frankie.
Frankie's been sitting in the corner watching this.
yes, we
He
all.
watched me go down and was like, "Oh, that's not good."
No, you sure he wasn't like, oh, finally, get out of here.
Oh, he's fine. Okay, good. I got worried for a second.
Says like, I'm glad you are not dead. A city is under siege and they need their commander to control everything.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
you are fucking enjoying it.
mean as hell.
We need to talk later. Not right now, because I'm not feeling so good. But I've got some words for you.
You rest. I will make sure everything goes fine.
I'm gonna build a jail cell to put this thing in.
We have jail cells.
A big
think
one
that-
for
Can I
the,
cut off
for
one
the
of these
shadow
fucking
beast.
tentacles and like
Absolutely, yeah. You
Yeah.
can cut off a tentacle.
Yeah, can I take a tooth?
I mean, the tooth is like this big.
That's fine.
The one
Yeah,
that pierced
so
you?
you take the tooth that
keep it? Take my
impaled
spiked tentacle and I put it with my wasp stick.
Because I've also got a Timbo tooth, so now I've got a nightmare tooth.
Got some Monster Hunter shit going on.
I
over
use
there.
my
Alright, who needs healing?
my crystal molecular
Well, I
rearrangement
plan on
to
fucking making some kind of
make a
fucking
cage around the
Just like
around
whipping
the
it.
Exactly.
stone
I want
cage.
a
stone
weapon.
cage around the beast.
Whip that tentacle. Whip it good.
I don't know. It came over me over there. That is 6.
6 total.
Yeah. I was
For-
just going to use light wounds, so I lose light wounds.
Okay.
Yeah, how's
As
everybody doing?
that happens,
I'm going to drink a... Okay.
I'll give you spotlight back in a moment. As that happens, a giant ceramic keg comes crashing through the window and hits the side of the building, or hits the inside wall in the chapel where you are, and just explodes in a gout of flame. It's far enough away from you guys that you don't take damage, but you hear now more of these pterodactyls above you.
I do grab my. Is my welcome mat?
Yeah, there's
still? My
pteranodons,
buddy
by the way.
still close by?
Firebomb.
Right.
Did,
I wanna grab
did
it
they
and
just
get
blow a
on.
hole in my temple?
Yes, they did.
City's
Oh,
still
my
under
temple.
siege.
Using fire.
Seems like a
They set fire to the rain.
real fuck you. Seems like a real fuck you.
But yes, you can take an action and drink a potion.
I'm
for
gonna
us.
kill them all.
Sweet.
I'm gonna
what is it?
fucking
How
kill
does,
them.
how does potion work again?
It's 10 hit
Heals
points.
10.
It's a lot.
Sweet.
However, we are in initiative, so everybody can go. You have pteranodons bombing the church.
So
With
I
ceramic
yell
pots.
out, maybe we should get on some mats and take down these flying buzzards.
So you each
I love my
have
bad guys. I
yeah.
love it.
So you each have a
look
mat,
where the heart
and
is.
if anybody wants, they can take the skiff instead of the mat.
I like a mat. I rolled
like my
a,
welcome mat.
I rolled
I like my
a,
skiff too.
an 11. So
For your commanding shout.
yeah, so everybody gets a d6.
Damage.
Is there any way like I can go outside and see maybe a couple of these pteranodons in close proximity to each other?
To fireball them?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, let's do that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, you can easily catch 3 of them.
All right.
Is this still the same fight? Do you still have your Spidey sense?
And then
No.
I,
Actually, yeah, because I'm not giving you guys a chance to rest or recuperate.
Yeah.
So,
Fanta.
God, I don't know who it was that donated Spidey sense to you last week, but that motherfucker got their money's worth.
Yeah, they did.
They literally made you Spider-Man for 2 weeks.
Are
Great.
people riding these pteranodons?
Yes, they are being ridden as well.
oh yeah.
Ooh.
Well,
Okay, cool. I
The,
was gonna, yeah.
the 3 that I just hit took 12 damage.
Okay, that is enough to kill the riders, and the pteranodons are injured enough that they kind of go
And they,
flying
I mean,
off.
they do have pots of flammable liquid.
Oh yeah, with a fireball. I did not think about that. Okay, so yeah, so all 3 of them just
Fireworks.
Yeah, it's fireworks in the air, and you see just so as the pots explode and just completely explode the rider and the pteranodon, you see beautiful. You see this beautiful fiery explosion with just the bloody explosion,
Pink mist.
A pink mist with like beautiful green chunks from the pteranodon. Also,
One of them makes a smiley face.
yeah, yeah,
It's
one
like
of
a,
beautiful.
There's a smiley face and a cowboy hat.
yeah, exactly.
I like go.
Tip your hat. It's impressive. It's impressive. So yeah, so you guys are now officially at war with the sky.
Cool.
All right, I did my turn. You did your turn.
How many more are there?
There are 3 more pteranodons carrying fire pots up in the air.
Okay.
Okay. Are they like in a row? Or are they just kind of circling?
There were 3 that were in a clump. They got killed by the fireball. The other ones are separate.
What
Kind
are
of.
they-
One of them has landed on the church though, and it looks like the rider is like seems to be sends the pteranodon back up in the air and goes like hops down into the
What are they
the
being
upper floor of the
ridden
chapel.
by?
Okay.
Like, what are the right? Can we tell what they
humans.
are? Okay.
I'm gonna run up to the upper floor of the chapel then to kill this guy.
Okay, it's a ways away, so you're gonna need to use your entire action just to get back inside, or you're still
We're
inside.
still inside,
So yeah,
We're
Yenen's the
also
only
all
one that went
mats.
outside. Yeah, so you can get
Hockey
to them.
could wall run up.
Make
to
a
him.
hack and slash or something.
Try and steal
That's
these
the plan.
pteranodons
Okay.
is what I'm gonna do.
Wow.
Anger is good on me.
Whew, you're having one of those days, man.
Oh man, I didn't even.
Just
You're having
pure
an anger
aggression.
I
Yeah.
failed and I died. I forgot to give myself experience.
Yeah, hey, you earned that XP.
You did.
Yeah, I
you
did.
You gave up
Okay.
so much.
I think you have
I
one
approach
more
him
for another.
slowly.
Okay.
Everything is on fire.
Yeah.
I am fire right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, you have the Knight Rider head
Yes.
going on right now.
Ghost
Ghost
Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah. No, he's got the Knight Rider. It's the red.
Rider.
Look, he knows what he's talking about. All right.
I'm
Yeah.
David Hasselhoff now. Yes, I'm David.
Your hair is
But he's just got a red bar that's going across
back and forth. And you have
This eye lights up slowly and then slowly dims as this
Yep.
eye lights up.
very simple. You have beautiful curly feathered hair.
Yeah.
You lose your armor. You're now wearing red trunks
Yeah.
Yes.
as well.
And your Matt's name is Kit.
Your Matt's name is Kit. I realize I'm kind of crossing the streams, but I really like
No,
David
do it.
Hasselhoff, so
And
Germans love David Hasselhoff. It's okay.
I'm not German.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Not German.
You sure?
He's
You
Irish.
sure you're not one of those boys from Brazil?
Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm uncomfortable. Oh.
Very uncomfortable.
Good night, everybody.
If there's one thing I know about myself, it's that I am not German.
Not that
That's
there's
the only
anything
thing you know
wrong
about
with
I
it.
yourself.
am. I know nothing else about myself. I know that I am not German. I am, unfortunately, I have some English heritage. I am not
you say
happy about that.
Unfortunate?
It's
Unfortunately,
okay. I have a lot
yeah.
of English heritage.
Ugh,
like
I
a
am.
lot.
I'm not happy
Scottish.
about it.
Apparently, my
I'm
ancestors
English,
were
Swedish, and Irish.
English horse thieves.
What's the problem with being
I'm
English?
Irish primarily, so you know,
Ah.
there's a real.
Northern
bad-
Ireland or Ireland?
We're not fucking
Oh
orange.
my fucking god.
We're not orange.
Just asking.
What's the difference? I still don't know the
What do you
difference.
mean? We're not Protestants. That's the difference. We didn't side with the goddamn empire. That's the difference. I'm not
You were
saying.
born in Colorado.
This man. Yeah.
This went somewhere weird.
Come on.
People
At
died
this
over
point,
this.
if you've been
People
watching
absolutely
our
did die
show,
over this.
We
this
get
is
weird.
not that weird
No,
at this
it's
point.
not.
It
Yeah.
happens.
Max
Like,
wasn't even here for the share talk.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
all
Chat
I'm
needs a
saying
bathroom
is,
break.
let's
They're
guys,
like, all
let's
right.
get beyond this time of troubles and just move on.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
you
You
go listen
run
to some
after-
cranberries.
Fucking brother.
Hashtag Black Lives Matter.
Hashtag. Oh,
Did you think Black Hawks matter?
Black
Oh my
Lives
God.
Matter. No.
that's a Chicago hashtag, I believe.
Oh.
let's finish
For
this.
hockey.
All right.
Seahawks
Go,
matter.
Ghost Rider, fuck my huge dramatic moment. He is very. Let me re-roll this. It was cocked. He is very dead.
How much damage?
14 plus fire, plus 1 piercing, plus anger.
That plus one piercing.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
that
really
definitely.
saved you. And
I picked him up.
It really
I
was.
picked him up by the throat, and
You
I
gotta
just,
twist the
toss
knife,
him
you know?
off
It's
the-
like,
I
oh,
just
also
threw him.
Yeah,
plus one
you
piercing.
stab, twist, and then rip.
Yeah, and then it was.
So
And
you
then turn it back out.
so you just
Plus one.
grab this guy, throw him off of the ledge because there's kind of a walkway up above on the second floor. You throw him over the edge, and he falls onto this. You have in the center of the temple. You have this beautiful these flames that have been carved out of stone, and he just gets impaled on the flames. So he's impaled on this sculpture.
Good.
So good job.
So good job.
Do we have plus one? We have plus one against these guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
If oh.
I'm gonna. I want to ride my mat out, and I'm gonna try to. I want to jump down on top of one of the pterodons.
Yeah, that's
and,
what I
like,
wanted to do.
Throw the guy off of it.
You gotta Jake Sully it
I
because
want
they
a
don't. They're the
pteranodon.
predators, so they don't see things coming from above.
Right,
They're always
exactly.
looking for
You gotta go up above it.
Yep, that makes that's exactly how that works. So yeah, okay. So you make the defy danger, and then you're gonna need to make me a strength check to throw the dude off.
Cool. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so you successfully throw the guy off,
Yeah.
and as he's falling, he grabs a hold of your ankle and pulls you off as well. So now
Yeah.
you are both falling to the earth.
Oh, you're probably gonna have to defy
Okay.
danger.
Can I?
I don't know if you can defy danger falling 30 feet.
What if
That's more of a hope you survive.
What if I use my my?
What if we send
gonna
a
hate
mat?
this.
Just throw a mat.
You know what?
What if I use my
Just throw
my
him.
mind unchained, which gives me my reach and far to like punch at the ground to slow my descent. It's like,
Best idea I've heard all day.
So good.
All day. Best idea.
That's
It sucks
amazing.
whenever you hear these amazing ideas because you can't not acknowledge the fact that it's an amazing idea.
Look, we broke
so
Sean.
red.
We broke Sean. He turned him
Even
into
if it only
tomato.
halves the damage, like that's so good.
I'll talk to you next turn. All
You're
right.
falling and punching.
Who's up next?
I want to shoot. I have flare ammo.
Okay.
I want to shoot
Oh, the pot.
the pot.
So good.
That's so smart. Yep.
Ideally.
Yeah, we'll see what actually happens, but whew,
9.
that was scary for a second.
10.
Did you get? Yeah, you got a +1.
Okay. All right. Yeah, roll me that flare damage.
No, Justin, we'd be fucked without you.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, I know this.
Yeah, because we played several weeks
12.
without him, and we were
It was
really
not
hard
good.
off.
It was very hard. What was
Was
the damage?
it?
12?
Yeah,
12. Plus 1
because we're
piercing.
like, God damn
Plus
it.
1 piercing.
We need
Yes.
that plus 1.
Pierce the metal keg.
Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, that would just for sure kill the. Yeah, so that absolutely destroys the Pteranodon and the rider. Wow, good job, guys.
So what's left? Is anything left?
You have 1 Pteranodon left. Just the
Just the
Pteranodon.
Pteranodon the rider.
As the rider and
Haki.
Haki are falling to their doom. Has everybody gone? Yenin?
Yeah.
What would
Alright,
we have to do to
sweet.
like get the
I wanna
skiff
get-
and,
I
like,
wanna
pick
get
you
that
up on the way
Pteranodon.
down in the skiff?
Okay, the Pteranodon is currently was flying. It seemed to have direction before. Now it just seems to be like kind of flying randomly, like in a circle around the temple, because it's not really sure what to do now. It's within possible leaping distance from the top of the temple. If you want to jump from the temple onto the Pteranodon, you could try.
Sure.
Okay. Defy danger. The temple is tall.
Well,
FYI.
my idea is that I'm going to jump on this Pteranodon, catch it, and go down and save my buddy who's falling to the
That
ground.
would be incredible.
That
Because
would
that's
be-
what Sizzlack is like.
That would be
Obviously,
really
this is
fucking
the only. I see what is supposed to have happened here. I'm going
Aren't
to.
you on a mat? Isn't he on a mat? No? Couldn't you just jump off the mat? I'm just saying.
Well, he could jump off. There's not room for 2 people on the mat because it's literally the size of a.
Yeah, no,
like
no.
a
she's-
door-
No, I'm
and
saying is
jump
he's
off the mat onto the
onto
Pteranodon.
Yeah, but you're still gonna have to make a defy
Oh,
danger
yeah.
because you're
Okay.
you're trying to jump on a creature that doesn't want you on it.
Oh, it'll want me on it.
Oh.
Oh,
This went somewhere weird.
problematic.
7. What am I using?
Dex or strength?
Let's do strength. So 8, 9. And you know what? I'm gonna psionic ability, and right before I go, I take a little bump.
Nice.
So we'll do -1 on my intelligence from now on, which is fine. 'Cause that brings it down to. Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy that does it, but whatever.
But I
-1 on
thought
my
you get so many
intelligence.
ideas when you do this, though.
I do. I've got great ideas. I've got so many ideas.
And they said
Start a
drugs are bad.
business.
So I did 10.
But first, tear down this wall.
Tear it down
So,
this wall.
Yeah.
All right, so you jump onto the Pteranodon, and
Let's go, boys!
so you're gonna race down and try and catch Haki.
Yeah.
yeah.
Make me a charisma roll to try and convince this animal to do what you're asking it to do. To convince the animal to fly down and
Ooh.
save Haki.
No, that's a
6.
6. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So you see the Pteranodon just come hurling towards you, Haki. You and the and this other dude.
Yeah.
And the Pteranodon just sticks you in the shoulder with its beak and grabs your other shoulder with its talons, and then flips around and catches its actual rider next to you, Sizzlack. So now the actual rider who was following with you is on the back of it with Sizzlack,
Okay.
and you are held by its claws as it starts flying again.
You've
All right, that's fine.
You've
I'm
been
still
wanting to hurt me
For a
like,
while.
2 weeks now.
And I'm going to be honest, I don't think this is going to do it either.
Can I?
We'll do its. We're even going to give it advantage, and we're going to say it does 2d8 damage, the higher of the 2.
that's fine because I'm
Hockey's
still.
pretty tough, though. It's
We're
still
still gonna.
not
I'm gonna take this. Wow.
2 sevens.
Armor?
Yes, you get armor for it.
Cool.
And you get a -1 because you're with me.
Cool.
Can Yenin defend Haki, and by that I'm sending Zangief, my albino owlbear, to kind of like catch him, as much as he can, like try and stop. Like,
So what's
arrest
happening
his
now? Is it
fall.
Well, now
flying
So-
again now? It's,
I'm
Yeah,
it's
he's
flying
flying.
again now.
Pteranodon.
Yeah. So right now we're
Yeah.
flying. I'm on a Pteranodon, and I'm trying
he's
to
no longer
control
in
it.
danger.
About
The-
they're
the-
about
Yeah.
at this point about 15 feet above the ground, and Haki is just being
Skewered.
Like held,
skewered
yeah.
/ held by talons.
Which is what I aim to do.
That was the intent.
I'm
Yeah, you-
succeeding,
You
obviously.
saved Haki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great job.
You are not on the ground.
So if anybody wants to take care of this guy that's on the back of this thing with me,
I'm gonna shoot at him.
Okay.
yes.
Yes. 11
Nice. All right, roll that damage.
with
Sweet.
choosies.
Pop that guy off, and I
Pop
take
that
control
guy
of this
off.
thing.
5, 8, 9, 11.
+1 piercing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember.
Have you heard of this piercing thing we have?
Embarrassing. Fucking bro. Goddamn Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. All right, you kill the rider. So now it's just the Pteranodon, and as the rider goes falling to the ground and hits the desert earth, the Pteranodon looks down and is so upset.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry, guys.
And the Pteranodon just immediately starts flying up as high as it possibly can.
I'm gonna use my psychic mind wipe to try and wipe that memory away from him.
That's
Oh,
that's a
nice.
very good idea, actually.
Great idea. Too bad you rolled
5,
for
6,
it.
7.
Okay.
Oh, I guess you could.
Or
do that
8,
spell.
I guess, if it's with his +1. Not that it helps.
So yeah, it forgets that its rider is dead, so it's no longer angry or upset about that, but it also doesn't recognize you or what's going on, so it literally lets Haki go
Oh no.
from 20 feet up in the air, and then it throws you off from 20 feet in the air. So you just get thrown clear, and you get dropped. So yeah, both of you are going to take, let's see,
Are we still in the first round of combat for this?
Second.
No, this is the
second round.
Okay.
You're both going to take a D12 plus 4 damage.
I mean, can somebody jump in the skiff and get one of them?
I could. I haven't gone yet.
In the second round, no, absolutely you can't. You're at the top of the temple. You need to run down to the bottom of the temple and outside, then get in the skiff and then save
Okay.
them. That's way
So
too much.
D12 plus
Alright,
4, you
that's
said?
Plus 4, yep. Reduced by armor.
Did I kill you?
No, we came real close. But I'm back down to 7.
You're at 7? Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, it's only because I took that potion. If I had not taken that potion, I would have once again died.
So you're not gonna let me punch the ground?
Okay.
God, it's so good.
You know what? I'm going to let you. All right, I'll tell you what. Roll me a defy danger check. And I know that you normally succeed on defy danger checks, but this is batshit crazy. So I'm going to have you roll.
Okay. It's a 7.
That's an 8.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sure. Yeah.
Plus whatever you're using. So you get. Well, no,
Well,
that itself is an 8, not a
Oh,
plus
that's
1.
an 8, and then I
Yes.
have +1 for my danger sense.
Just
Yeah, which is
technically, which would
passively.
be a 9.
Yeah. So
And then whichever one
any
you're
stat
using,
you wanna
any
use.
stat you
Yeah.
want to add to that. I'm guessing.
I mean, if
Strength.
I do strength, it would be a 10.
yeah.
So.
Okay. So you succeed. You're going to take damage. All right.
It's fine.
Roll me 2d10. Take the lower of the two and add 4.
I know you hate it, but it's so much
I'm so
fun.
upset, but
It's so much fun.
But it does, it works somehow. It totally works. And as you go falling towards the ground, your force punches create sonic waves that slow you down as you hit the ground.
Was that the face I was making when I ran mage?
Oof.
Did you say lower or the
Yeah,
higher?
lower.
Lower of the two.
That's 1.
1
1.
1.
plus 4.
5.
Okay.
Minus armor?
But minus armor. So
And that minus
so-
1.
it's going to be so close.
Well, no, we're not
Oh, we're not.
together anymore.
Yeah.
That's right.
We have been
You're
thrown
like-
different directions.
So it's 3.
Guy!
You know what?
You're never going to die.
Blame Amy Vorpal, because I saw her play. I watched a live stream with her play with you where she was just like, I do this. And then,
Yep.
and
Oh
then you, and then you just like let her do it. And I
Yeah.
was like, well, fuck, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, no. You have
Browbeating.
you have absolutely figured out my weakness, which is you just
Ridiculous
say you're
things.
gonna do this crazy thing, and I'm like, well, they already said it, so now it exists.
And
So I
Warble
guess
was legit just like, no, my character is poison resistant.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, okay. And she's like, yep.
No, it's necrotic resistant now.
yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah,
I
no.
sprout wings as I start to fall.
Sprout lore.
Dude, I want to sprout some. I'm
Do
gonna
it,
start
do it,
spouting
do it,
lore
do
left
it,
and
do it,
right.
do it, do it, do it.
Okay, so the fight has cleared. There, at this point, the city seems to be in horrible disrepair, given the firebombs that have been dropped all over the city. The section of town that you were in, which was ravaged by the Thorkreen, and also the invasion hasn't even happened yet.
Oh, Jesus.
Speaking of which,
Yeah, this is all because you rolled a.
yeah,
snake
this
eye.
stuff was just your ones to start out the session. Just by the way, I'm sorry. So not really, not Eodan's
Haven't
fault.
I had enough recently?
Here's the thing, Eodan is the. I'm trying to think of
Shoe
who.
toy, butt monkey.
No, but there's characters in shows. You're like the Rick of Walking Dead, you know, where it's just like, oh, how many terrible things can we do to one character?
It's called
And-
the heel.
But then not even the
Heel's
heel
bad guy,
because
thought.
he doesn't
Heel's
like.
the person who takes the punishment.
Yeah, but the heel also calls for the punishment too.
Yeah.
Like Eodan never asked for any of this, but Eodan survives. That's the amazing thing about Eodan.
Yes.
I'm not really sure if I'm a half elf anymore, but I'm alive.
Gallifrey lives.
Okay,
Gallifrey stands.
so back to the
Gallifrey stands. That's right.
back to the
So-
invasion. So
I gather my people and I say, I saw death. Giganus spoke to me, and for some reason, even though he obviously wants me to lead us as a group, he seems to find that I've been too distracted with the army and not paying enough attention to this core group of friends.
is that what he said
So-
exactly? Okay.
Is there going to be anybody who's going to
Nope.
argue with me about that?
Is
I don't think
Giganus here
so.
to
Nope.
deny
Until
it?
Giganus
sure
shows
isn't.
up and says otherwise.
And he is
So-
like, it's like he's still giving up control. He's
Yeah.
still doing
Yeah,
what he was
you're-
asked.
yeah, that's the thing. You're fulfilling the letter of the
Yes.
law.
I didn't say that.
So he's asked me to quit splitting my energies between this core group of amazing adventurers and the command of Tyr's armies. And so he's asked me to delegate. So I'm going to go ahead and delegate that over to Yenin because I don't think he's been doing much around lately. You guys have been really pulling your weight, and I think Yenin could do more. So I'll be delegating the army to Yenin while we continue to focus on taking down these atrocities known as Sorcerer Kings. I have fulfilled my bargain, Giganus. Let me go.
Let me go. So yeah, Yenin, and Sizzlag, you would know that that unfortunately you would need to seal it with a handshake or some sort of metaphorical gesture to seal the deal. Yep, that'll do it.
Thank you, my trusty servant. Look, here's the deal. When this
stand
all
here to
goes
relieve
down,
you.
he is going to kill me. And, like, I'm the first one to go. I totally understand this. If he goes bad, I'm gone. So
That's true.
might as well
Your
get
god
it.
who did 38 damage on one fucking shot. Like,
That's if you
God.
if you get the roll
yeah, he's
because of my +1s.
Here's the thing. More than likely, I don't know how Yenin is going to take power, but it's probably just going to be things like this, where it's just you all willingly give it to him. You're like, well, but I don't want to die. I don't want to lose my character, so I'll just give him the power.
But in this case,
Well,
it
yeah,
was-
no, you're absolutely right. He would have had it either way. I was just being a dick.
yeah,
so-
you were.
So yeah,
But
good.
yes, I do not want to cross you.
So yeah,
You took down a nightmare beast in one shot.
and then like couldn't manage to get out from underneath it.
but in the meantime, once again, the city is under siege, and the remaining forces of Krulus, as well as Bezbeker's army, which I don't have written down what they are. Do we have a special description of his units? Because I don't remember what they are canon-wise. I'm happy to come up with something if we, because I feel like he told me what they were. but I
Care
don't-
Bears, right?
They're 100% not Care Bears.
Bezbek Care Bears.
Bezba Care Bears.
Care Bear stare.
That's actually fucking cool.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be
Yeah,
so
they're,
cool.
they're Care Bears, but they're like really metal. They're just black
Yeah.
and silver. And
yeah,
So they're just the Grateful Dead bears.
yeah, the Grateful Dead Bears.
Would you get me one of those? Oh,
And they've.
Coke or Coke Zero?
0.
I'll
Ooh,
take
I
a
want a
regular
Coke.
Coke.
Zero.
He can have it.
I'll have a.
Oh wait, there's more underneath. Will you grab me one too?
Sure.
Here, trade me.
Best is max.
I'll have a black one.
And can you toss me some booty?
I thought you wanted a Coke.
I don't because Justin wanted it.
No, you get one too.
Do
There's
we?
more down there. That's what I was saying.
Well,
I
then
wouldn't have
thank
taken it if you'd already called it.
I'm
very big on the rules of engagement. Dibs means something to some of us. Some
Dibs-
of
So
us were
you're Barney
raised
Stinson.
correctly.
I could see you as Barney Stinson. I really could.
Pretty easily, actually.
Yeah, it's not a long walk.
I had
Do we have?
dibs.
Do we have a second to like catch our breath?
You have a second to catch your breath and get your spells back.
Okay.
Oh, thank
And
God.
health. Can I take some
If
potions?
you have potions, you can drink potions. You definitely don't have time to
You're a
actually heal
potion.
damage.
So I
outside
got
of
a-
How many
potions.
potions do you have? Can you toss me
I
one?
have 4.
All right.
I will need one of those. Your source of king demands it.
All right. Take it easy.
Sorry, it's been.
So you drink one of the 4. You drink one of the 4.
I had one that I drank.
I've got one left, so
Okay.
if it comes down
I
to it, I
had
can
one
toss it
that I
back.
have
But
now have
I just want
zero.
to make sure I still have one in case I
Okay.
need it.
I should probably stick with this.
I've also got these 6 poison potions.
Oh,
You know what?
yeah.
I'm gonna divide those amongst the group.
Everybody
Well,
have
Poison
You get
potion.
2, you get 2, and you get 2.
Those
Yeah.
are like for our weapons?
You get advantage on damage.
So you poison the. Well, you don't drink it. You put it on an enemy,
Yeah.
and then whatever
You
gets
don't-
poisoned.
Well, do we have to like put it on the enemy, or can I like put it on a bullet and shoot at the enemy?
Okay, smash over their head.
You can smash it over their head. You just need to put it on them. So
Okay.
I would say no, you can't
Okay.
shoot it in a bullet. But yeah, you can just like
guess there
throw
would
it
be
at them
Okay.
or hit them with it.
Okay.
So yeah,
Convinced that it's healthy.
yeah. But the thing
Like
is,
in the middle.
have you
like,
ever
like,
tried-
you look thirsty. Here, have this.
Have you ever tried kombucha?
And it's like, thank you.
Oh, this is great.
it is equally as healthy as kombucha.
Kombucha is chia seeds, right?
No, kombucha is a
Fermented tea.
fermented tea, which
Oh.
has no
freaks me out.
proven health benefits, and many people have gotten sick from it.
But there's a
Um,
mother in every bottle. It's so wonderful.
It's peyote, but not nearly as much.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's fine. People can do what they want, but I just really get sick of
No, they
all
can't.
of the. No, people can do whatever they want.
I don't know.
But
Can they?
kombucha, yeah. Here's the thing.
I love
I've
it.
had kombucha and it tastes fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have an issue with that. My issue is people who are like, it's so good for you or it's so healthy. I'm like, that is the opposite of true. There is no proof that that's the case. Now,
Well-
I'm not saying that drinking like.
I opened up a box here, people.
Well, it's like the argument that you're making at large is whether or not probiotics have any proven health factors because they have like a bunch of like probiotics.
Well,
and
yeah,
stuff
it's
that
like good for your digestion in that yogurt is too.
Yeah.
But it's like
Yogurt.
yeah,
Yogurt?
it's
I just wanted to say yogurt.
yeah.
That's fine.
But it's not like special. And also people have gotten very sick from kombucha.
Oh, and I came off my.
if you ferment
Hi.
it incorrectly. But
That's why you shouldn't buy
lots of people that have gotten sick off of like kimchi also.
Yeah, well, I mean,
made
that's why,
incorrectly.
but it's like, that's the problem, is you shouldn't be allowed to sell kombucha at farmers markets where it's like, there's no regulations. It's like people who sell raw milk at farmers markets. That is insane. Like, they need to be regulated is part of the issue. But that's just my big government talk.
Yeah.
So, thank you for tuning in to Kombucha Talk, and we will get back to
Share talk
something.
and kombucha talk.
black helicopters coming down everywhere. Big Brother's watching.
We,
Fun fact: my stepsister is convinced You know how there's those trails behind planes?
Chemtrails.
Chemtrails, yeah.
Yeah, she's convinced that
They
it's
killed
actually-
Prince.
I love how all of us were like, chemtrails, that thing that
Yeah.
we all know about.
I didn't want
I
to.
love how
just
it's
didn't-
like, have you guys heard of these things behind air? You mean the things that people have been
I
talking
just
about
didn't
for the
want
last
to say the fucking
30
word
years?
chemtrail because then I had to go on about, yeah, she's thoroughly convinced it's the government poisoning everyone.
I love-
Apparently
well,
it's full of
here's the
mind
thing, is that,
control
like,
shit.
Chemtrails are pretty convincing to me.
No!
Convincing to me.
Damn it, Max.
Not that they're poisoning people, but that they're
they
not natural.
exist?
That they're not natural. Because contrails are a natural thing. Contrails are what happens when condensation forms behind a jet.
Right.
But they don't. But contrails dissipate extremely quickly. Mm-hmm. Chemtrails don't.
Let's not get into conspiracy theories because I could go on for days.
Listen,
Yeah.
Max has convinced us of a lot of conspiracy theories in our time of knowing him. He makes really compelling arguments.
Got any about JFK?
I mean, that's the thing about
Lots about
there's
JFK.
JFK.
Lots about
Yeah.
JFK.
There's
Here's the thing about
conspiracy theories about
They're
JFK.
really good. The reason they exist is because they make sense.
Well, and
Like when you sit there and like start to, we can make
dig down
we
a
can
rabbit
make
hole, man.
correlation between so many
The
things.
problem I
It's
have
so
with
easy to
conspiracy
make
theories is that they
correlations.
require everyone to be hyper competent and completely incompetent at the same time. They need to be hyper competent for these things to work, but
So my
incompetent
city
enough for
is
people to
under
be able
siege.
to.
okay, so you
Speaking
see,
of conspiracy theories,
you see Cruelus's troops climbing over the walls and fighting Kiganis' troops. Your Death Knight siege breakers, we'll call them, on the walls, and your matted troops, the literally like the feral matted troops who are on mats, are considerably lower in number than they were because they did lose some forces wiping out the Saxons.
Sure.
So, but they're still around. There's just not very many of them remaining, unfortunately. They did do a lot of work, and they made it so that you could actually survive the siege. Because before that point, you were up against 3 different armies, so you had no chance. So they came in and really saved the day.
Well, why did Kiganistan's people help us?
That is a very good question.
Yeah. Kiganis.
It is unclear.
Okay, he was
There's
just
a
like.
saying, don't look a gift cank in the mouth.
That's true. That is a saying in Dark Sun.
It's also a
Kiganis-
saying that Kiganis' troops are like inside of our city
That's
now.
100% true. Yeah, they showed up to help, and the forces that were there were like, so for real, you're gonna help? They're like, yes.
Well, and
They're
also,
like, all right, come on in.
we've dealt with some real failures in leadership as of late. I mean, Quindina literally saw a bunch of people
Yeah,
and said,
and then,
yeah,
yeah, there's our
this
council."
way. The council's this way.
Quindina is on the front lines at the moment, right?
I really hope
Yeah.
they're dead. I really
you-
hope they're dead.
Okay, so
Quindina is dead.
as you see the forces just starting to climb over the walls, you also you hear from the north section of town, you hear the clomping and tromping of boots just marching down the street as if they just walked right in your front door.
Trumping.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Clumping and trumping.
oh, I guess we should probably go see what that's all about.
So, as you go to the north gate, unfortunately, it looks like Quindina has taken command of the
you.
troops in that area, and really, she's terrible at it. She's not good.
Just gonna like, shoot her.
And is just
At
And
this
it's-
point,
and it's
seriously,
like just
What a
directing
bully we lose.
troops in bad directing troops in bad ways, not helping, and literally they just easily busted down the door with no resistance. Like just your troops didn't do anything at all.
Like they're beating down the doors, and she's like, the murals, we must reinforce the murals.
Exactly, yeah. Because she noticed that the walls were being taken down. She's like, no, the walls must stand at all cost. So that you have troops like literally defending the walls and just leaving the door. And the door swings wide open and the troops are just pouring in now.
Okay.
At that moment though, as these troops come pouring in, Quindina has put herself up on the archway above the north gate, so she's kind of like commanding the troops from this really like imposing angle, and she looks like a war hero. I mean, ignoring the decisions she's making, which are terrible, she does look impressive.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Sislak? I mean,
what are you talking about?
That's what matters. That's a leader who takes charge.
Look, I'm not saying like you shouldn't look like a leader, but you should also be leading.
Haki, I don't remember giving Quindina command of troops. So, could you arrest her?
I think I can do that.
When you have a moment, we have other things to deal with.
Well,
Fantastic.
So,
you see
Nice,
so there's this column of troops pushing into your city. You also see about 50 yards back from the north gate, outside of the city, you see an almost biological structure that's kind of heaving and moving. It looks like there's a bunch of pus inside, and it's got weird ichor black webs all over it, and it's just kind of heaving and moving, and then you just see a giant blast of acidic poison looking stuff come out and just cover the front section of the city, and you see your troops getting just melted by this stuff.
is it affecting their troops as well?
Yeah, any of their troops that get hit by it as well, it just absolutely wrecks them. But most of their troops are right in this column. So if they break formation, then there can be issues. But it looks like whatever this thing is, it is kind of aiming to shoot like on the walls where your troops are, or on the side streets where your troops are, but not directly on this street where
Is it
their
additionally like
troops are.
melting our walls, or just like the flesh
It's
of our people?
it's not. It doesn't melt
And
stone.
what are the troops that are in front of us right now?
These would be primarily humans, half elves, some half giants, mules. It's pretty mixed.
So should we, since they're in a column, should we take care of these, or should we go take care of that acid spitting thing?
I say acid spitting
Yeah.
thing.
I guess.
By
All
the
right.
way, Grand History is Athos. Has something like this ever existed before this, or?
It's in the game Onimusha. I saw something like this.
Really?
I'm pretty sure you play as this as inside.
Okay. Yeah, this is actually a creature. This is an actual living thing.
It's like
it's
what's that movie? Starship
Blob?
Troopers.
yeah,
Those
kind of
things
like
shoot into space.
yeah,
Some bugs that shoot.
yeah. Don't they like shoot from their butts?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
they have the plasma from the butts, but they can shoot the fire from their fronts.
Okay, this one doesn't seem to have a fire front.
It's just got a plasma butt?
Very scientific.
Plasma.
Just the plasma butt. It's PB, not FE. Just so you know. So yeah, you are in the city though. So yeah, there's troops that are just now inside the city as well.
What
We
if
have
what if I
mats.
try to make a big?
We are on mats.
What if I try to make a big boulder that we just like push through the troops out to like break their
So you
ranks
use your
and get
molecular crystal to make.
Yeah. like a big boulder that we could just push, like to break their troops up and try to get out to the.
I'm not gonna lie. I really thought you were going to suggest take a big rock and just kind of shove it into the hole.
Well,
Plug it
actually,
really
I was
thought that's where you
I
were
was gonna
going.
spout lore
Go ahead, spout lore.
about
lore.
the
All right, so
acid thing.
let's start. So we're in
Okay.
initiative.
Yes.
All right. You guys are in the city still currently.
Gotcha.
You haven't moved out of the city.
All right, well then I'll hold
yet.
the spout lore for the thing whenever we get to it, because it doesn't do us any good to spout lore about it right now. So I'll do a commanding shout right now, and yeah, I'll shout, Haki! Boulder me!
Boulder me.
Boulder me.
And I love how he says that like that should mean something.
Yeah.
What I roll?
9.
Oh, sweet. So that's easily a 10. So everybody gets a d6.
Hot dog.
And then
As he says boulder me, he does this.
yeah, let's happen it.
You're
and
You're just
then-
gonna have like a
Walk with
hell of a
me.
long like
yeah, I know.
list of things to
list
say.
of things. Sixax's got so many moves at this point.
Yep. The key thing though is this, and let's happen it.
Yeah.
Lots of battle
Do
cries.
I add anything?
Well, that way
to
we
my
have
roll
2
for
action
that?
figures for
Yeah,
Sensei.
you add either your wisdom or intelligence because
Can
it's a
I
psionic
assist?
move.
Do we have a?
You can try and aid.
Yeah, aid.
Yeah,
That's what I meant.
absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to aid you. Let's see.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a
Cool.
12.
Is it his bonds with me or my bonds with him?
My bond's with you, so
Which is
But
I have one bond with
one.
you.
yeah,
Okay.
but that's what you add to the roll. You get a
Right.
+2.
Can I do an aid with as well? my move?
I think it's just one person aiding.
Okay.
No, he
You-
takes a +1.
Oh, +1
Yeah,
forward.
+1
Because
forward.
I get
Okay.
charisma instead of bond for my aid, so I give anybody a +2 on aid.
It says when you roll, you add plus charisma instead of plus bond.
When you aid another, you may roll plus charisma instead of plus bond.
Yeah, so that doesn't change the bonus they get. It just
Yeah, still
increases
just a
your
+1
chances of
bonus.
succeeding.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then never you mind.
Yeah, but it means you're much better at aiding than most people,
Oof.
generally.
4, 5, 6.
Okay. So Haki, you see him close his eyes and concentrate, and you see stones from all over the ground kind of lifting up into the air, and they all coalesce together into a boulder, which looks, which he makes generally spherical. It comes right in front of Haki, and then Haki just starts running forward into these troops with this boulder. And the boulder hits the ground and starts rolling through the troops, and it is killing some of these troops. And then, partway through, the boulder just stops moving, and it starts shaking, and Haki, for some reason, still has his eyes closed. He's just, running through, focusing on the boulder.
Haki,
The boulder is supposed to be rolling, and he just runs into the boulder, hits it, falls back, and then all of the troops just converge upon Haki and attack him.
Oh, dear
You
Lord.
do not have your Defy Danger anymore
Nope.
up. You can roll a Defy Danger. You're going to take damage here no matter what, but the amount of success will determine how much damage these troops do to you. Higher the better.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, you plus whatever your which one?
Yeah, what are you
using?
doing for
Con?
Defy
Use
Danger?
con.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, Constitution's. If I'm gonna take damage, then I'm gonna fucking.
Yeah. So you rolled an
so you're a
11.
10.
So yeah.
Yeah,
so
you're going to
that's-
body up.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7.
You always
So
forget to
that's
say
11.
that whenever you're doing this
Yeah.
defy dangers, because I know you don't defy danger a lot
Sure,
anymore.
sure.
But
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, just real quick, Max. Some people do need to roll and have a chance of failing on Defy Danger just to make the mechanics clear to you.
Well, you know.
Not everybody just gets to be awesome 100% of the time.
I'm sorry for those people.
I
sorry
would be
for them.
too. Yeah, no, I get
Yeah.
it. It really sucks.
Pretty great to be awesome all the time.
Okay, so that's pretty good. We're gonna say 10 of the troops effectively are we'll say 8 of the troops are effectively able to attack you. So you're gonna take a D10 plus 8 damage. You did run into a column of troops and fail.
Sure. Armor?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's not bad.
No.
8 damage.
is he still? Are we close to each other?
Did you follow him into the column of troops?
No, we're good.
Okay, so no, he's not.
I'm going to go ahead.
We're good.
I'm going to go ahead and throw you.
Sorry, buddy. I don't think I should throw us both under the bus right now.
All right,
No
so
worries.
he's on the ground, right? Like he's prone, flat.
Yeah, he's just basically people are just kicking the shit out of him on the ground. He's got his forearms kind of blocking, so he's not taking quite as much
My
damage.
stony arms.
Yeah,
I've been there.
exactly.
Don't worry about it.
You could run in and
I
save
got
him.
15 health. I'm all right.
Fuck it, Pandemonium. I'm running in.
Okay, nice. I love that you're embracing it.
I was going to cast Darkness, try to blind everyone above him so he could crawl up, and that's really boring.
You should just cast Fireball on all of us.
I mean, you could catch a lot of them with Haki.
Yeah.
What's up?
There are 8 troops all surrounding him. You could hit. You know what? You could hit all of them.
Pandemonium, lighting him on fire. Sorry, buddy.
Go for it.
Oh, God damn it.
What happened?
No,
All right,
that's
so you
good.
have Spidey sense again.
Yes.
Thank you, Matt, for
Yeah,
your
Matt.
donation.
Yeah,
to the
Matt.
stream.
My boy, Matt.
Love you.
There's more in there.
Yes, there is more in there.
Ooh, what else? What else?
Saving it.
All right, no, I can't say
We're about
this.
to take down this whole.
You get double tap.
Yes!
All right.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it for now.
That side of the table gets all the money.
No, last week they were just
Yeah.
I had so many I got 3 Leroy Jenkins and 2 Defiles. And
Yeah.
That is
A lot of that
a
happened
9.
in the same all
yeah,
at once.
somebody
too.
donated I
Oh,
give
that's a 10.
4 or like
Yeah,
3
'cause
Leroy
we're all going
Jenkins.
after the same guys right now.
Yep.
What was total?
10.
Okay.
So 2d6 damage. Sorry, buddy.
Look at that.
Oh.
10 fire.
Okay.
What?
Nothing.
That does ignore armor, just FYI.
That's fine.
Okay.
I can survive that.
I'll
10
heal you. Don't worry about it.
Okay, yeah, 10 damage.
Hurt you with fire, heal you with fire.
That's what I do.
Sorry, let me grab a new sheet of paper. This one is fucking dunzo. All right, so let's see. I said there was 8 around him. Okay. Okay, there are. So you destroy all 8 of them around him. There, in this column of troops, there are still 32 remaining. You did how much damage? 10?
10.
Okay, yeah, you knock out all 8 of them.
And it's a large area, so I don't know what that
Oh,
means
yeah, then you would.
exactly.
It means you would catch more than that 8.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, we'll call it 28 remaining. You kill 4 more. You kill an extra 50%.
That's fair.
So there's 28 of these troops remaining, and it looks like they are now going. Some of them are gonna. Oh, they're gonna split up. They're gonna move towards you, and then some of them are just gonna keep beating on Haki.
Sure.
Who's up next?
Ember's the only one who hasn't gone.
What did
Oh,
you
that's
do?
right.
I aided.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
it is an action. So Ember, what do you do? There's a lot of these troops that seem like they die pretty easily, and there's a giant acidic creature that is launching, that is basically vomiting onto your city.
But it's out of
Are we
ways,
close?
right?
Well, am I
Yeah.
close enough to shoot at that creature?
You would be, yeah. You make ranged attacks, so you could
Well, yeah.
with your mat. I mean, you'd have to kind of, yeah, you'd have to move
Okay.
and shoot, but yeah,
I'll
you
do
could
that.
get within range. You'd be all by yourself.
I'll
Bless you.
Bless you.
All by myself. 5, 6, 9. 9.
You know what? You think you may not be able to attack this thing given your current situation. There are like weird, scaly. They look kind of like pteranodons, but they've got like buzzard beaks, and they're all kind of around this launcher thing. So you'd have to drop to the ground and lose your mat to be able
Can't
to
lose my
attack.
mat. No, I'll wait.
So this is
Okay.
like the trees from Diablo that spit the
Exactly.
bats.
Yeah.
I
Not
love
giving up
those
my mat.
things.
That was like emotional.
I love
I'm
those.
not giving up
always
my
like,
mat.
yeah.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
So
fuck it,
you.
I'll wait.
All right. So you stay inside the city. Who's next?
I guess we're back at the top, right?
Yep.
So commanding shout. Let's finish these troops. Save Haki!
Those dice don't like you.
Yeah.
The previous ones didn't like him either, though.
Lots
No,
of dice.
no
don't
does
like
like
me.
him.
Most dice don't.
Yeah, we have not. It's been a rough rolling. So I fail on that, and I'll see what happens with that in a second.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll do. Let's try these two. Right. So, but I of course charge to help Haki because
To save
that's
Haki.
my boy.
Yep.
So I charge
He's
straight
your
into
enforcer.
the. Yeah. I charge up to the troops around him, and I pull out my warhammer and start swinging away.
Brah, brah.
Brat, brat, brat. 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Uh, 5 plus 1 piercing.
Okay. So you knock out one of them, and unfortunately, because of your shout, "Save Haki!" several of them take notice of you and attack you. So I'm gonna say 5 of them peel off to attack Sislak. A good 10 of them are peeling off to attack you, Aodan. 10 stay on Haki. Puts me at 25, and
got 2
you
more.
two haven't done anything yet to really. Yeah, so
I'm
they're.
still on my mat. I'll give him that fucking shit up.
11 and 11. Okay, so
Kind of a cute mascot character.
so Sizzlack,
Floating
you
around.
take
Doing killer
what-
damage.
Damn it! What damage did I
stuff like that.
give to the? How much
Was it
damage
a
did you take?
D10?
Was it a D10?
A D10.
Okay, D10 plus 5. D10 plus 4.
3 plus 4 is 7, minus 2 is 5. All right.
Do I need to roll as well?
No, that, I gave
no.
him that because of his failed roll.
Okay.
So you're good. Unless it's your turn.
It is.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Let's see. I'm gonna cast Darkness. Right at about. Let's see. Shortest would be halflings, right?
Yeah.
All right. From about halfling neck height to about half giant head, just a block of darkness.
Okay.
Can't see shit.
All around where?
Basically, a cube in front of me where they're coming at me.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Give me time to run. That is a 10.
Okay. So you cast it and then bolt.
Pretty much. I'm gonna run around it.
Okay. Around or backwards?
Around.
Okay.
Because they were running directly at me, right?
Yes.
Well, now they're standing in a giant block of
Yeah.
shadow.
So as soon as they get into the shadow, you run around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Flank.
Like,
Yeah. So that totally works. So you completely avoid their attacks.
How many are in there?
11.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Gonna drop a fireball
Yeah.
on him.
do it.
See, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it'll be 8, and I'll drop fireball because
Loose fireball.
Yeah, because I'm getting to the point where I shouldn't be. But do I want? Might as well use that d6. So that's 12 damage.
Okay.
Teamwork. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Makes the dream work.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Mm.
Everything is awesome.
Do we take damage from that fireball?
No, it was just the ones that were
No,
in the
because
darkness.
there's kind of different clumps.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
So yeah, Hockey and Sizzlack are safe,
that
and you
would've
moved
killed me.
around.
No, I
Yeah,
know.
and
That's why
after
I
he
was-
incinerates everyone in that shadow thing, I just kind of see this skeleton sort of fall underneath the shadow block. I dismiss it.
Dismiss it. Okay, cool. So this is just this orb of inky darkness pops up. Then you don't even see. I mean, you
You
see
just
like a
hear
little bead of fire enter this darkness, and then just a moment later, you see the darkness go away, and everybody's on the ground.
Nice. You guys are
Cool.
doing some mean stuff over here.
We're
Yeah.
kind of scary.
Yeah. Okay.
I am
so
Sorcerer
we
King.
still got Hockey and Ember.
I am made of anger and fire.
I wouldn't
I'm a
say
little-
before today
I'm-
you were made of anger.
A little
Now I
scared to attack. Not gonna lie.
It's a lot of mobs. It's a lot of dudes.
I'm coming for you, buddy.
You
Don't worry about
you
it.
could just like run on their heads away.
I was thinking exactly that
Oh.
thing. I was thinking exactly that thing.
just like
I was
straight
thinking,
up pull
I'll
it.
climb up the boulder and then hopscotch on their heads back to safety.
It's been a while since we had some Jackie Chan
So
stuff.
That's true.
you're gonna crane run on their heads. Okay, cool. So you do that. You climb up the boulder and then you just very nimbly run across the tops of their heads as they're all like swinging weapons at you as you're running across them.
You amazingly managed not to get hit by anything.
And you don't get hit by any of their attacks.
I imagine there's like one thing of like a guy who thinks he really has you and like thrusts at you, and you do that gently thing where you jump and then land on the blade.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No,
So
that's a
we
good
made
thing.
our monthly donation.
Hey!
It's like still the first week of July.
Yeah, that's
Thanks, guys.
really exciting.
yeah.
That's really awesome. So we're doing very well. Thank you so much for helping out today, guys. I appreciate people donating for our double tap and our rerolls and our Spidey Sense.
Yeah.
Remember that you can always save Steven with Secret of the Ooze if Steven is taking
That's so
damage
real.
or in trouble. You can donate to give Sizzlack an
Cocaine.
adrenaline rush. Yeah, cocaine essentially. Let's
Basically.
be real. It's
I'm a
psionic.
baddie.
It's
I am
psionic.
a
I will
baddie.
say this. I was in Vegas this weekend, and we were walking back like around 2 o'clock in the morning last night to our hotel, and I walked past these 4 guys And the guy at the end, and this happens to me actually quite often, and I don't really know why I look like this guy, but apparently I do. This guy just looks at me and goes, "Hey man, I still got some of an 8-ball if you want it." And I go, "Oh no, I'm good, thanks."
Like, you said no to
To an
it?
8-ball in Vegas? I know. I don't know what I was thinking. I was really tired.
Yeah, it must have been.
Sizzlack
From
never
a
says
stranger?
no.
I know.
Here's the thing. I do know you, so. But that being said, you look like somebody who does coke.
Yeah.
I mean, like straight up. If I didn't know you at all, and I just like looked over, there's 5 people at this table, I'd be like, okay, that one does coke. I mean, I wouldn't say for sure anybody else at the table does, but for sure you do.
I get mistaken for an alcoholic.
You know, but the thing is, I just assume everybody drinks. I could see, like, I could see you doing maybe some other casual drug, but not coke. You, Max,
Well, we know
do
that.
drugs. Like when I
You're not
when
even
I,
a, like.
when I look at you, when I look at you, I'm like, that's a guy that likes to have fun.
Yeah.
And then you two, I'm sorry, but you two look very innocent.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so cute!
I mean, that's just.
Couple of squares.
Yeah.
I'm such a square.
I'm so straight
couple of
edge.
straight
Yeah.
edges.
But
Yeah.
you, I mean, you
As
both
I drink
just,
this beer.
Well, the thing is, you both just look so young that it's like,
I'm
oh,
30.
they're little babies.
I had
I'm the youngest person at this table.
Yeah, it's true. It's weird.
Am I the oldest person?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am.
By
No,
not a
that's so
lot.
real. I go out, my manager sends me out on auditions that I'm like actually age appropriate for, and I walk in the room and they're like, "How old are you?" I'm like, "I'm 30." No, you look like you're like 21. No, I'm 30.
When I
I'm an
first
adult.
moved out here,
Gee,
I
what
was
a
going to
problem to have.
auditions.
It really is though.
Yeah.
Because then I can't book those roles.
I was going out on auditions, and I would walk into a room, and there'd be like kids with their parents, and like I remember the first time this happened that I didn't know it was a thing where they ask you your age.
Yeah.
They can do that under 18. They can
Yeah.
ask you your age, but if you're over 18, they're not allowed to
Yeah.
do that. So the guy asked my age, and I was like 23, and he goes, "Oh, hold on," and like stopped the tape and was
Yeah.
like, "I'm sorry, I can't ask you your age." And I was like, "Oh, well, you just did." And he's like, "Yeah, no," and explained it to me. He's like, "So I'm gonna delete that, and we'll go again."
Yeah.
And he's like, "How old are you?" And I was like, "Over 18." And he's like, "Okay, thank you."
Yeah.
Or yeah, it's
That's
like they have to
crazy.
be like, "Are you over 18?"
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, I guess now because you just have like the full beard and everything, it's kind of
Yeah.
hard to.
Yeah, I still
Imagine
look
that
much
time.
younger than
Well, yeah.
I am, but yeah.
At this, like, I see that beard, I'm like, okay, that's a man.
Thank
who
you.
has seen some shit.
That's a
Question of the day: how old do you think y'all are?
Well, I mean, I just said how old I am, so.
Oh yeah. Except
Well,
for
hey.
hey,
goes now.
hey, who can remember what was said moments ago?
Yeah.
In the chat. Okay, so
right.
that being said, we have 16 troops remaining and a giant acidic creature
Spore
I
beast.
still want to
Yeah,
shoot the
spore
fucking
beast.
acid beast.
All right,
If I can get it.
if you can get it.
Oh, shit.
Whoop.
Oh,
It's a
man.
10 too.
Well, you'll still be fine.
Will I?
See?
11.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you fly past the walls.
And you have double tap.
I have
and
double
you,
tap.
Oh, and you have double tap.
And I
up,
have
yep.
my
D6.
I have my D6 and I have my rune.
Yeah, so make Sean real angry with this.
12.
17
Times 2.
Yeah.
times 2.
34.
Wait. You let her
Plus 1 piercing.
Wait, you let her times 2 the 6 though? Isn't that just like a 6 that's added on?
Even if it was okay, so it'd still be 22. It'd be 28 damage instead of 34.
Well,
And I promise you. Well, yeah, that's true. That is a difference.
No, it would be 28 instead
28.
of 34.
Yeah, 28 instead of
Yeah, so you take
34.
6
And
away.
and so
Right, okay. I can do math.
yeah, and so it still dies. Either of those two numbers.
either way,
It still dies.
it still
Okay,
dies.
so you need to make me a defy danger roll.
Okay.
As this thing explodes in an acidic storm.
Ooh, can I use
No, your
the
small
one grit
size
point that I...
will-
No, can I use
Oh.
my 1 grit point to succeed in defy danger against projectiles? Does that count?
Yes, that would count. Jeez, you just. I mean, it makes sense though. I mean, this is definitely projectile vomit. So, all right. So, as that happens though,
funny.
so
funny.
as that happens,
This is so funny.
Krulis's troops push deeper into the city and start just spreading out and just ransacking the city. There are also Bezbeker's troops on the outside that haven't gotten in yet. Can I give them a description of my choice at this point? We're safe on that, Dom?
Yeah, I never got it.
That's fine. I can.
They're Care Bears.
Boy, I think they should be.
You know what?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Care Bear
all of
Just so good.
all of Bezbeker's troops have just a black leather armor or black patchwork leather armor, and have a just like either painted on a silver heart or rainbow or four-leaf clover, whatever different insignia.
And they have like
Those
bear
guys.
hats.
Yeah, they have like hats with ears on them.
Oh, they sound kind of cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until they
Then they
come
open their
at
mouths
you.
and they're like,
Right. And they come just charging towards the city. They surround you immediately because you're the only one outside of the city now, I believe. Everybody else
Yeah.
is still
Yeah.
inside
even
the
though I'm
city
like in the
walls.
sky.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because they
They're flying up with me.
well, they're not flying. They're on the ground,
Okay.
but they have psionic powers, and
Okay.
all of them just do this. And you need to make me a defy danger roll.
They stare bear you.
They stare bear.
I probably can't use Dex for that.
no.
I can use Con. I can use Con.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Nat 10 anyway.
So like these mind daggers, like are going off all around your head, and you're able to just kind of force a will enough to
Fuck you,
avoid
Care
it.
Bears. Care Bear stare ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing.
Okay, so that's where we are. You have an army of Care Bears
Ain't shit.
attacking.
Can somebody heal me?
I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm bloody, but I might need some help in a minute. So we're at the top of the round again.
Yep.
So we've got how many troops are we still dealing with?
16. Still 16, right?
The Care Bears look a lot more intimidating than these 16.
Yeah. How many Care Bears are there?
10. There are 10 Care Bears.
All right. So
Bezba Care Bears.
That's the Care Bears.
I'm gonna be like,
It looks like the other the rest of Bezbeker's troops have moved around the side and are also coming inside the city.
Are they all Bezba Care Bears?
They're all Bezbeker Bears.
all right. I mean, I think somebody should stick around here and clean up this mess. I'm gonna head outside and take on some bears. Charge! And commanding shout. Everybody gets
Wow.
a D6.
Good roll.
And charge.
Let's happen it.
Let's happen it.
it.
And I guess I'll, I mean, a hack and slash doesn't really do much. So I'm thinking, I wonder if there's something else I should do instead. I'm going to spout lore.
Okay.
I've seen bears before. And if I know anything about bears, which I do,
Right.
if you, trying to think, what's something that's good? I've got some kank nectar and some honey on me,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, bears get distracted very easily by sweets.
By honey. Yep.
So, oh sweet. Do I
Yeah,
add
that's
anything
so
to that?
real.
You add your intelligence to spout lore.
Yes, I got a 10. So
Okay.
they are very distracted by sweets. So I
Absolutely
start
true.
taking out kank nectar and honey and stuff and throwing it on the battlefield in little areas that they might pocket up together.
As you do that, you notice that there is one Care Bear that seems to be quite a bit more intimidating than the rest, and just kind of the 9 Care Bears kind of part, and you see the 10th Care Bear just come walking forward with just like it's got the heart with the rainbow like kind of over it and the shamrock inside of it. So this is like all the
alpha
Care Bears
bear.
that I can remember.
Are there balloons?
Yeah, there's balloons all around.
And there's a storm cloud.
Oh yeah,
That's
above
my
the
favorite.
Like
above
Grumpy
the
one.
rainbow
Grumpy
there's a
bear.
storm cloud.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm that one.
I've always been a Grumpy Bear Eeyore kind of guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
me too.
Anyway, that
Eeyore.
one comes striding up and starts just castigating the bears that are distracted. You do still distract some of the bears with the honey, but they are but this leader who has been buffed, courtesy of space colonizers.
I just
thank
imagine
God.
that they
Space
become
colonizer.
they
I was
become like
wondering where you were.
legitimate Care Bears after they eat the honey. Like they're just like
Exactly.
and they're just like
They
cuddling.
were just hungry.
Yeah, fucking hangry.
Hangry, man.
Let's be.
You
get
know,
it.
this is very similar to a lot of bears I do meet and a lot of bear things. So just saying.
Okay, so it looks like 6 of the bears are not distracted. The other 3 bears literally just ate the honey and went into a Care Bear coma.
Yes.
Care Bear
Yeah,
That's what I wanted to do was put him to sleep.
Yep.
I am going to try and recruit the 16 troops of crewlesses that are
Ooh.
here.
Oh boy, that's. Ugh.
I'm gonna say to them, you face the Sorcerer King of the legendary free city of Tyr. You have seen what I have done. I have been holding back so far. Your Sorcerer King is dead. We went to your city. He was using your families as a battery, as a shield. He sent you here to die and then use your families as his battery. We saved them. We will be the one, and you can walk away and have a life and be merry and go back to your family who is alive thanks to us. Or you could stay here and die.
My name's
Make me a charisma check.
I don't want to be married.
That's a 6.
6, 7, 8, and we will pay you generously.
And we will pay you
For
generously.
a 9.
Okay.
I can aid.
Do you get a 10 for?
I could,
do we
give
get like a
him
forward on this?
Let me try and.
that a
Yeah,
thing?
you can aid.
I'm gonna try to aid him.
Ooh.
No, you
Not
don't.
aid.
Some of them do come over, but you don't recruit the majority of them.
That's fine.
But half a dozen of them are like,
All right.
oh, dude, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have like taken our families and turned them into stone and then used their life forces as a battery. Like, don't do that, bro.
That's messed up, bro.
I hope
bro.
there's one dude that actually said exactly that.
That's exactly.
That's
Just
it.
like-
very calmly.
And then
like
the
that.
other, and then the other 5
that's
were
fucked
like,
up, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just imagine it's like Michael Pena from like Ant-Man. He's like, yo, that's messed up, bro.
Exactly.
Uh,
It's literally just 6 Michael Peñas.
Nice.
They all have the exact same opinions, and they are not different.
Great.
So who's left in this round?
Steven.
All 3 of you, right?
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah.
because I just used mine
Yeah,
to
he
try.
used
and-
it.
So it's
Yeah,
us.
it's us. Oh,
I kind
side
of
with
want to
fucking
seduce the
Care
alpha
Bears.
bear.
You want to seduce the alpha bear?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Seduce him.
Seduce him.
That or light the other 10 on fire.
He's not really my type. He's not a
The-
halfling man.
There's only another 6. Oh, no.
Well, there's 10 of the crewless's troops and 6 Care Bears,
Yeah.
and then the leader.
Yeah. Fuck it, I'll light him on fire. I'm been on roll with that.
I do that too.
I'll
I
seduce
just
him
gave
next
up.
round.
I gave up fireball, so I had to think of another way to take out a bunch
That's
of
an
them.
11.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's the rest of Cruelus's troops?
Should be. Gotta roll damage.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, that's what
And I get a d6 from you, right?
Yes.
All but the Michael Peñas.
That is 3,
Yeah, that would do it.
6,
Nice.
11.
11 damage. Yeah, that would definitely be enough to. Yeah. So there are none of crewless's troops left other than the 6 that that Yenin recruited. There are still Bezbeker's troops outside. You can attack if you would like.
Yeah. So how many? So we have. So I'm now above
There are
these
6
bears.
Care
So there are
Bears.
6 Care Bears.
And
then
a 7th, which is like the leader.
the
Care
alpha
Bear.
I'm gonna
bear.
shoot the alpha bear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aw.
11.
Okay.
He's dead.
Wait, 12?
Yeah, because I'm after those guys too. Right?
Ah,
Yeah.
crit.
Is that 2 9s?
No.
Oh God, is
No,
it?
that's a 6.
That's the 6. That's
Sorry,
a D6.
sorry.
I know. I
I
did
was
that
like,
earlier
whoa.
too. I was looking at it.
I was like, wait.
I was like, where's the line? And I was like,
What
oh
is
right,
this?
there's not a 9 on this die.
Yeah.
This pains
You should be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
20.
been buffed 20. +1 piercing.
With acid damage. One of the D4s is acid damage.
You shouldn't let her do this, you know.
See,
So
the thing,
Spider-Man.
the thing is, hers are all things that are on her sheet.
Yeah.
Like it's not just she. Just
Yeah, like
making-
I strategically chose all of these
Yeah,
things.
just built a character.
Like I chose to get like +2 damage. I chose
You know what?
Merciless from another class to get a D4.
Yeah.
I chose the other D4. Like this is
Okay,
not.
you know what? Absolutely not. You don't kill the leader because I'm not gonna let you kill a leader in one shot. So what? Happens is so you just take 2 shots with your pistols at the lead Care Bear, and one of them just throws itself in front of the leader bear. The King Bear, we'll call him. No, Queen
Your
Bear.
bravery is noted.
Queen.
Now that you're dead, though.
Yeah.
Bear, you like that? The queen bear.
Top Bear.
Top
Bear. Okay, so yeah, Top Bear. I was gonna say Queen Bear, but I'm fine with Top Bear. Top Bear's better.
Queen bear.
I still like Alpha Bear.
Alpha Bear's really good too.
But that's the main one. We're talking about the one that threw itself.
Yeah.
Beta
So
Bear.
Beta Bear.
Beta Bear.
Beta Bear. It's honestly, it's
No,
just
beta blocker.
Beta blocker.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's funny.
Okay, so that was funny.
That was funny.
That's funny.
So
I
how
love
many-
it when I
what's-
make a joke and somebody says that's funny.
Right?
That's the best
Well,
thing you can ever hope for as a
It lets
comedian.
you know.
Yeah.
Because there's so many times I make jokes and I'm like, oh, I wonder if that was funny. I mean, they're laughing,
cool,
but
cool,
I
I
don't
said it
know
is.
if they're laughing at my joke or if they're laughing at something else.
Like you text
Good.
it and then they don't say anything back, and you're like, did I fuck this up? Did I ruin this?
Did I ruin this?
Okay, so good job, Alyssa. You did not kill the leader bear because I'm not going to let you, but you did do, let's see, you did several damage into the leader bear as your bullets pass through the beta blocker and go into Top Bear.
Okay.
Who's next? We're
Back
fresh
to
again.
that.
Yeah, we're fresh.
I barely have time to make this commanding shout, but bear with me, everyone. We have a right to bear arms, and I'd like some bear arms.
I shoot Sizzlack.
You take a D20.
This is very important. Stay with me. Bear down!
You are unbearable right now.
And that is a 9.
Okay.
So I get 1. So I'll give that to Queen Bay.
Queen Bay.
And then I'll do, let's do, no, let's just charge at this point. I don't want to take down some of these bears.
Okay.
So I go to attack a bear.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
I should never, but that's fine because it is what it is.
You're fine.
I charge at a bear.
Luckily, you don't charge the Top Bear.
No.
You just charge the kind of the front lines of the bears, and so but the remaining 5 bears, all as you go running in, you're like, oh shit, they don't have weapons. This should be fine. Not so. As you come running in, they all psionically attack you. They
I'm
seem
just
to
like,
have-
they're psionic!
It's-
Like from my back.
yeah, it's
What?
yeah. By the time Ember says that, you're next to them, so it's not super pertinent information at that point, and it's enough to
Hi.
like distract you so that you're like, huh, what was that? And then just right in your jaw, you feel the psionic force just hit you in the head.
Oh.
You're gonna take 2d10 damage, higher the 2, plus 4. You're gonna be fine.
I might be dead again.
No, you're gonna be fine.
2d10 higher the 2 plus 4.
Yeah.
Oof. 8, 12.
That's 12. Minus armor doesn't do anything, right?
No.
But I do get my -1.
Okay.
So I barely
I'm at,
make it.
I'm at 1 hit point.
Thank you, Eric.
Wow.
I can throw a potion down to you when it's my turn.
Can
if
somebody
you need one.
heal me yet?
Says the guy who.
How many hit points do you have right now?
5.
So you have 5 times as many hit points as he has.
But I
at
have. But
5.
I'm afraid to attack anybody
All right,
because if
I'll
I
go.
fuck up, I die.
I will magic missile this leader.
Yeah,
do.
you-
Wow.
Oh, yeah, you
That's
do.
a
Yeah,
12.
you do. That's 12.
He regained it. I let them rest.
Yeah.
So let's go with.
You want to defile?
No, I don't need to. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 damage.
Okay.
Do you want defile?
He seems to have a little bit of a shield, a psionic shield, but it just barely stops some of the magic missile. The vast majority of your damage goes through.
Just barely.
Oh boy. what's going on, but it's just not going to stop. It's not going to stop. I made this choice. This is my fault. I don't know why I'm complaining at you all.
You'll just have to grin and bear it.
I mean, at this point, it's a collaboration.
That's such a long walk.
Yeah, I know.
Steven or Haki or Ember.
Okay.
Oh my god, I want to go.
Me and Haki, you're still in the wall, right? Like you're in the city.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
still in the city.
Yeah, he's
Alright.
relatively safe right now.
I'm
We're in
safe.
the same area, so I can
Yeah.
heal him.
Absolutely.
So I'm just gonna go ahead.
If you,
What is this?
A Nerf gun.
Nerf
I don't.
gun.
I'm not gonna put my face
That's a 10.
near that. That's a bad idea.
if you hold, it's that bottom one
Oh.
button.
Yeah.
I cast Cure Moderate Wounds.
Okay.
Charges the.
Cure 11.
Yeah, boy! Take it!
Get back out there, kid.
You give him a slap on the ass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wrestle
Yep.
My 2 are down.
And I guess
So
you're
hard to
defying
get to.
danger too, huh?
him. Alright. What am I gonna do?
Arrest him!
So how many bears are left?
There are 5 bears and the leader.
5 bears and the
You're
leader.
probably the
The
only
leader
one
is not
that-
one of the 5, so there are 6 total.
There are 6 total, yeah. You're the only one at this point that could realistically consistently be able to do damage to the lead bear
Yeah.
because you can just run through and defy danger and none of them will be able to attack you.
Cool beans! I'm gonna wrestle him!
All right, you go wrestle the bear.
I'm gonna go up there and I'm going to, I mean, I don't even have to get close to him, but
Okay,
I
never
will
left
anyway.
Georgia.
Wrestling
Backyard
bears.
wrestling.
Yeah.
On so many
Um,
levels. So many levels.
Yeah, I'm just gonna to run up on him. I'm trying to think of something cool to do, but I guess I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna Brad Pitt.
Oh, nice.
Maybe you want to give him a bear hug?
You're gonna like bear down on him? Bear right down on
I'm
him?
gonna do the Troy
Yeah.
jump punch.
Yeah.
You know.
You
Got
get so much
Leonidas.
more momentum out of it.
Yeah. It's just a better punch.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, this is why
I just healed you.
But
I
I'm glad.
just healed
But I'm
you.
glad that
Yeah.
you did.
no! Yeah,
I just cleaned up this room.
yeah. Oh boy.
Oh man.
Okay.
Well, you're closer to me now, so you get a -1.
Cool.
All right.
Hot dog.
The higher of 2d10, add 3.
Woo!
This guy hits hard.
What a dick.
Well, I guess not as hard as the nightmare.
Let's say,
beasts.
well, or even as much as the group. I got
Well,
silently
yeah,
punched
but
for
that's
more.
Plus what?
5 of them all hitting
Plus
you.
3.
Plus
Plus 3. Okay.
Yeah, which is still
So
a lot
everything
less
I
than
just
all
did is
5 of
moved.
them.
That's true.
If one of
armor?
them attacked
no
them,
armor.
For this, yeah, you get armor for this because it's really just based on him like grabbing you and throwing you into the ground,
Sure, yeah.
which is weird because that is the best punch.
I know. I don't know how he blocked it.
Yeah, you
So
just
weird.
screamed, I'm gonna wreck it.
And then jumped in. I don't know.
This is slowly happening over here.
It's like the
Reloading
it's
this
like
gun.
the crane.
I just really
it's
wanted
like
to
the
reload
crane
it.
kick.
I'm actually
I know.
not planning
Crane
on
kick.
shooting it because I don't know how it shoots and I feel like I'm gonna kill everyone.
Okay, so
Some Marlon Brando shit's going on over there.
Farquad.
What are you
Thank
at?
you very much.
Farquad.
Farquad.
Farquad. That's a person who donates to us sometimes. So,
Fuckwad?
yeah.
Fuckwad.
No, Farquad.
Was that
That's what I
the
said.
joke
I said
in
fuckwad.
Shrek?
You didn't get that. Really?
Yeah.
Farquad
you didn't get that?
was fuckwad?
Fuckwad.
No,
Yeah.
I did not get that until just now.
Wow. That is not that movie's been around so long that you just now got
Which
it.
is, I got everything else in there. The lots of dick references and
Yeah.
all that stuff. Farquad. No, never got it. Never put it
Anyway, okay, so Farquad donates and gives 1 hit point to Sislak.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm at 2.
You're at 2. All right, thank you very much for the donation. Ember?
Do you have a potion? Do you need me to
I
throw
have
you
a potion. I still need to take it. So I've got one.
Okay.
I'll take it on my turn.
I will shoot the leader.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck these fools.
6, 7, 10. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18.
He's already crossed it out.
Yeah, I crossed it out when you rolled 4 dice. I was like, what are we doing here? Okay, so you you take your shots and kill the top bear. The top bear, though, as he dies, you notice that all of his symbols kind of light up for a moment like runes, as do all of the runes on the other Care Bears. So they all light up at once, and all of their powers activate at the same time. So everybody needs to make me a Defy Danger, including people inside the city.
All right.
Here we go, kids.
Oh, you're gonna be fine.
Woo! All right, I'm alive. I had to fight
What are we
the
using
shit
for
out of
this?
that.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use my crit, and I'm just gonna succeed. No, you know what?
I'm
gonna
fine.
roll.
Okay.
Roll a 10.
What do we
6, 7.
like? Con? I probably can't use Dex because it's psionic, I assume.
Yeah, it's psionic, so.
Con, intelligence, wisdom.
Yeah, con, intelligence, wisdom. I'd say not charisma on this one.
There you go.
Not strength.
6, 7, 9.
Okay, so 10 or higher,
Yeah.
10 or higher, 10 or higher,
9.
9.
And Max doesn't have to roll.
And Max doesn't have to roll because Max
Use
is.
my grit?
Baby.
Do you want to use your grit?
No.
Oh, you don't. Okay.
Well, because I feel like I rolled, so it's like, is it cheating to like be
Oh.
like, no, use my grit?
It 100% is.
Yeah, somehow.
So yeah.
Really? Because that was a mechanic for my character for a while.
Well, yeah, but that was also like a special sorcerer character. And I wanted to be super powerful.
like,
Also, like,
no.
I did not realize how quickly everyone else in the party was becoming.
That's not even alpha bear.
I was like,
No,
Eric
not
knows
even.
something cool.
a guy.
Besides defiling. So, you take a D10 plus 3 damage as he channels his psionic energy into the remaining bears.
Okay.
So 8, unaffected by armor. You do get the
Do I
minus
get
1
the
from
plus
Sislak.
7?
And that's your turn. Everybody else is gone. We're at the top of the round. And yeah, at this point, the city is now, you just see smoke coming from all over the city. The city is falling apart and burning.
Yeah, we did not
How many bears are left?
5 bears.
All right.
not do a good job.
So I'm gonna-
protecting the city.
Well,
I'm-
a lot of that is on Quindina.
Yeah. So I get back up, and I'm obviously not doing great, but I'm
Yeah,
like,
no.
2
hit points.
The bears! Bears! That's all I
Would you say they're bad news bears?
I love it.
Bears, bad news.
The bears!
Not bears.
And I fail my commanding shout.
Just barely,
You
though.
gotta be random, man.
Nice.
And for my action, I'm going to drink a potion.
Okay. As you,
But you cut your hand on the glass.
Yeah, right? I don't know what's going to happen, but
no, as
I
you
at least drank it.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, that didn't even do anything.
As you actually,
I did not like hearing that noise.
so you grab your.
Here, you can keep that.
All right, so you kind of do your commanding shout, and you are just absolutely out of sorts. And like you go to grab your potion, you pop it off, you drink it, and you realize that you drank the poison. Then you go and you drink the potion, so you do heal your 10 hit points. But now any damage you take is going to have advantage against.
The only problem with that is that I don't have any poison potions on me anymore.
You
because
forgot
I
to give
gave
one to
them-
somebody else,
Okay,
and you drank
that's
that.
fine. That's fine. I'm totally okay with that. I just wanted to make sure that there was.
So then someone has
There you go.
negative.
Shoot the producers.
Yeah, I've
Someone has like negative
Shoot
1,
the
right?
DM.
Yeah, so somebody doesn't have one.
Somebody has a.
Well, you gave 2.
I don't have one.
Didn't you give everyone 2?
I gave everybody 2, so you.
Yeah.
Except me.
Except him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
didn't. That
So 1,
you
2,
guys
3,
might
4,
need 'em.
5.
There you go.
There you go. And
Speaking of that,
unfortunately, Sislak is looking very sick now. He looks like he's not quite as beat up. The healing potion helped, but he looks very ill.
Can I see him from where I'm standing?
Oh, yeah.
God damn it.
Ugh, that was not cake nectar.
So we got 3 Care Bears.
There are 5 Care
Five
Bears
Care
still. Yeah.
Magic missile. 6, 7, 8, 9. And then do we have a plus 1?
Yeah, you got a plus 1.
Okay,
I am.
10. 10 to one of those Care Bears.
I am attempting to attack these Care Bears.
Yeah. 4, 7 damage.
Anything special you can do with that since it's 10 plus?
I mean, I can I'll take the 7 and
got
then
2 of these.
hit 2 of them with it.
But
Okay.
the best ones I have now, especially for
It's not quite enough to knock either of them out.
You've gotta
But yeah,
cock.
you do get 2 of them.
Because if
And
you
I
lose
do-
a
there's no-
hand,
is there
these are hard
effects
to
for
fight,
that?
or, like,
It's
I've done it, you have to, like,
I
use your
can.
chin.
I thought there was one you
But
could take where there's like
with
no
those you
effects.
can
Yeah,
offset.
if it's 12 plus, I can do it without
like-
any damage. But this I treat it like 7 to 9, and
Yeah,
I
Holy
will
Seems hard.
take attention.
Okay. Well,
are
then
not
both of them do like a quick psionic feedback on you. Put the fucking guns away, guys. It's the season finale. give me 10 minutes of your attention, please. 10 minutes, I'm asking
It's not our
for.
fault.
distracted.
One more hit point to Sizzlack from Pandanin.
Yeah, Pandanin.
Bro.
Thank
I'm
you,
at
Panda.
likes you.
Lucky 13.
So there's a psionic feedback as they both get hit by magic missile, and they both kind of counterattack you, and you just feel pangs of brain pain, and you take a D10 plus 1 damage.
Oh damn.
What are you gonna do that last defile?
Shush, shut up.
5.
Shut up forever.
It's gotta happen today, right?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't know, not necessarily. Come back next
I
season.
get at least 2, I think. Because I got 1 because
I fucked up.
he fucked up. So I know I've got 1 in the bank that I can do for sure.
That won't hit him at the limit.
Yeah.
Because I messed up and said a number I shouldn't have said. Because I was like, you've done it.
Yeah, he was like, "You've done it 6 times, right?" And
right.
I was like, "I've done it 5 times." He's
Yeah.
like, "Damn it!"
I didn't want to say it again because I'm
You
still
thought maybe
not
he'll-
sure
yeah.
what I've told him, but yeah, okay, that's what I have told him. Okay. So yeah, good call. Who's up next?
I'm gonna rapid fire at 2
Spending
of
your
the
grit?
other Care Bears.
Nice.
Yeah.
Itching.
And getting it back.
I was gonna say, was
Spending
that
it and
12?
getting it
Yeah.
back.
Oh boy, I should just.
Ember's going, they're dead.
Yep,
Seven,
exactly.
11,
They don't have
13.
Yeah, they would need to have so much armor. An armor that I wouldn't feel comfortable giving a.
Oh, but I have +1 piercing. Does that,
Oh, well,
in that case?
it especially does not matter.
So 2 more go down. So how
2
many
more
are
go
left?
down. There's 3 remaining at this point.
I'm gonna
Hockey.
punch one.
Punch him.
Maybe I should heal you first.
I'm gonna punch him from far away.
Oh
Not
shit,
that
you
it
can do
won't-
that.
Not that
Yeah.
it'll matter, but I'm not gonna go.
Oh, these guys
close.
have psionic, so they can counterattack you.
All right, Star Platinum that shit.
Maybe you should let him
Wait,
heal.
how many have? What do you got?
8. I have 8 hit
You maybe
points.
let him.
Maybe let me heal you
Okay,
first.
fine.
Thank you.
Heal me.
Come on. Listen to your leader.
Yeah, if you die,
yeah.
what are we
Yeah,
gonna
12.
tell Kitty?
Yeah.
Tell Kitty that.
The question is, what did
She
she ever
knows.
say to the
The
proposal,
question
though?
is Kitty, has Kitty survived?
Man,
Yeah, what about
Also, a good
I'm
question.
about
never
to,
tell me
I'm
what
gonna
happened.
level up again this round.
Oh, damn.
I mean, it's the last episode, but I will have
Still know
gotten
what happened to
another
Jack Hell.
Maybe you'll be able to come back.
Jackie.
Jack Hell. Smell there. Cure 8.
All right, so you've got 16.
Thank you.
That's more than enough to survive a counterattack. Unless something really bad happens.
Now arrest them.
What is that?
That's a 7.
7 plus. Yeah, that hits. That's a 10. It's an 11. You, my friend.
Nice.
8,
nice.
12, 1 piercing.
12, 1 piercing. That is still not enough to kill a bear, though.
What? Why is she dropping them like flies?
Because they were injured from magic missile, and then she did what, 14 fucking damage or something, some stupid amount of damage. I don't know.
I mean, give me the options and I'm gonna take
Oh,
them.
no, I
you
get
know?
it.
I mean,
Also, I almost killed you today, so I'm pretty.
That's true.
Overall, I'm pretty happy because that is my goal every week. It's like if I can kill specifically Ember, I'm good. So.
A little fucked up there, buddy.
Back at the top?
Yeah, back up the top.
that's sexist a little bit, right? I'm just kidding.
You know, I'm so quickly willing to.
I'm like, oh, I'm not feeling so good. I think I might be allergic to all this bear.
Could be, yeah, you could be
let's
allergic
kill
to
it.
bears.
5. Yeah, I failed that.
1 hit point to Haki from Pandanin.
Yeah, Pandanin.
Pandanin loves you guys.
Hey, it was 17.
So I failed my commanding
That was
shout.
a good.
And then I'm gonna, why not? I'm feeling good. I'm
So
gonna go
as you
after.
fail your commanding shout, one of them just does this, and none of the rest of you see this, but you see clouds form above you, and then a bolt of lightning strikes you.
Oh,
What?
All right.
that is some
Roll
Looney Tunes shit.
2d10, take the higher of the two.
Oh my
Whoa.
god, bro.
What's that?
That's some Looney Tunes shit.
It is, but no one else sees it.
Where are my D10s? I've been taking some.
No one else
damage
sees
from
it,
them.
just you.
It's
Yeah.
just him. It's all in his
But
head.
we see him like.
Yeah,
is
you
that
see him.
with the,
Ah!
Is that with the advantage?
Yeah, I'm giving it
Yeah.
because of your poison.
So 2d10 higher the 2 plus just 2d10.
Yeah,
Alright, so no matter what, I can survive this.
10.
Cool. I survived it.
Okay.
That's
Thank you, Pandemonium.
Yeah, those extra hit points are coming in pretty handy from Chad.
Pandemonium.
Panda-ni-in.
We're fighting
Um,
bears and saved by a panda.
Now I'm gonna go do my hack and slash.
Pandas should be bears. I don't like science.
Wait, pandas aren't bears now?
No, they're not bears. They're
Pandas
not.
aren't bears? What do you mean
What?
pandas aren't bears?
Pandas aren't bears.
What do you mean panda bear?
Scientists said so.
Which ones?
Was it Neil
That's a
deGrasse
4.
Tyson? Because that's the only scientist I listen to. Did you roll really poorly or something?
Yes, he did.
Again.
What? How poorly? Ones? Like
No,
one
not,
one?
not
It doesn't matter.
Not a
Well,
snake eye.
it does matter because I hit you harder on snake eyes than just regular
No.
failure.
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
was gonna say.
I just did a regular failure.
It's just a solid.
Okay.
Okay, all I
Okay,
saw was
so-
the 1-1 in your face, and I was like, oh no, it's
Okay,
Snake
so you
Eyes.
run into hack and slash, and literally just the one of them just sees you running and it does this, and just a gust of force just knocks you back. Actually, 2d10 damage, higher the 2.
Like I said,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what I roll right now.
Well, you could roll a 2
And a 1.
and a 3.
Or
Roll a
a
9. Yep.
All right, I'm dead again.
Whew, guys, this has been a real roller coaster.
Stop killing my commander! I scream and I will cast magic missile.
Give into
Defiling.
your anger.
Go
Anger
defiling,
works.
nice.
Anger
So
works.
it's
I'm just saying.
6, 7,
Anger
8,
always works.
9, 10, 11.
You get my +1.
Plus
too.
1 is 12, so I
I'm-
will.
Yeah.
So that gives
I'm
me
not worried about that
at,
shit.
at 12 I can. What's the official thing? It's double the effect or the spell's targets are double. Yeah, so this hits two of them,
Yeah.
and it's defiling. Don't say that. 1. So 3.
Okay,
Oh.
so you do 9 damage to 2 of them, which is not quite enough to kill either of them. But you feel like if you wanted to just draw a little more extra energy, you could.
Don't do it.
Just a tiny little bit.
Hope,
You
don't
only
do it.
need just a little bit more, and if you pull just a
I
little
can
bit of
spend a grit
extra
point and I can
energy,
kill the 2 of them.
then
Bitch, don't do it.
if you pull just a little extra energy, not only could you kill both of them, you could also kill the other remaining injured one, and all of the because you hear troops kind of in the city wandering around. You know that you could just
God
turn
damn
around
it. I could
and
just-
finish off the
I
rest
could
of
just
them
destroy
too.
them all. I
Yeah.
could just destroy them all.
You could
if I just dug a little deeper.
if you just dig a little deeper, you could protect and you
No.
could finish
Stop
this
doing
assault
that.
on the city.
Do it.
You could
Do it.
save the city
Fuck
from the
it.
siege.
Do it. I
Uh,
don't care anymore.
Heads I do it, tails I
Oh,
don't.
here, flip it into here.
Okay.
What is heads and what is
Oh yeah,
tails?
show them what
Okay.
heads is and show them what tails is.
Head. Okay. Do it. Don't.
Okay.
And then flip it in there. Yeah, I
No,
do it.
does
I do
it.
it. I absolutely do it.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh boy, I can't wait to roll my. I'm kind of excited to roll my death roll at
Yeah.
this point.
Okay.
So next season I'm going to be playing a barbarian. So
Next season, I'm still Ember.
Okay.
doesn't matter what happens next. You're gonna.
If I'm still alive.
So unfortunately, there's no plant life for you to draw from to defile here. So you just draw from your inner reserves, and you guys see his arms just go completely black, and his arms turn black, and then who knows beyond his robes, but then you see coming out from his robes up into his face, his entire face turns black. And it just looks, it really is. And his face starts cracking, and you see a little bit of almost, like if you've seen, it looks like magma, or there's like a glowing fire underneath his skin that's kind of coming out. And you see ash coming off of him, and it's just steaming hot. As that happens, you see just from the sky, you see meteors coming down and just destroying everything around you. So all these, the Care Bears immediately gone, but then you see meteors striking into the city, all throughout the city, and this goes on for like a minute, but then afterwards, it goes quiet, and you don't hear any combat in the city. Any soldiers that were remaining at this point are dead or gone, and the city is completely safe. Haki, you actually, Ember, you get a sense that there's no longer, that it's probably too late now for you to cash in the bounty, because yeah, because Yenin is now
we fixed that bond. Actually,
Yeah.
I have another bond with him that I was gonna cash in because it's me and Yenin are the only survivors of a dubious adventure, and I get a feeling that he's not Yenin anymore.
Oh, yeah, Yenin is not Yenin anymore, and Yenin just
There is only Zool.
exactly. And you see
It's only the
Yenin
Nazgul.
Yenin just
Zool.
looks
No, I know.
Yenin
I
just
was
looks over
making
all
a
four
separate
of
joke.
you. Yenin just looks over all four of you, gives each of you just quick eye contact.
Well, not me. I'm dead.
Yeah, you don't see it. All right, so the three of you,
So when
Just-
I come back, I might even think he's still Yenin.
yeah.
I don't
We're gonna
know
be
what's
like,
better
nah.
yet.
It's like,
You're
nah.
like, wow, I'm not dead again. Yenin, you look different. Anyways.
Yeah. I am very sorry. And then he teleports away back into the Sorcerer King's palace. And Yenin is gone. The city is safe. The walls look completely repaired. The murals look as beautiful as they ever did.
Oh wow.
And Sizzlack gets to roll for his last breath. Oh wow. Okay. Sizzlack, you have a reroll.
Okay,
So
so I get to
let's
roll.
just have that there for you in case you want it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
6.
So I re-roll that.
Yep, take your reroll. Hold on real quick. From Bendis underscore Synergy, the reroll is courtesy of that person. So thank you, Bendis.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Bendis.
Bendis.
See if you
Is
saved my
that
life.
is that a Firefly reference? Bendis? Isn't
more-
Bendis the one that was so pretty that he couldn't die?
That's Jane.
Close though. It's
Yeah,
close.
I was like, no. Bendis.
I'm pretty-
Typically, we think of Bendis, the comic book writer.
That's what I thought.
Oh, I was thinking of Bendis. Isn't that a quote? Bendis, we're so pretty we can't die from the pilot? Whatever. Go ahead, roll. I'm pretty sure it is.
That sounds familiar.
No,
Oh no.
that's it. Sizzlack it's been sealed with fate.
As you go back, as you head back into the afterlife, you have spent so much time seeing Kiganis
Yeah, hey.
Just-
hey, buddy.
recently and otherwise. Steve is there, and
Steve is
Kiganis just hails you and just motions for you to walk
Yeah.
along. And as you walk past the black gates, you see Steve, and Steve says to you, "I'm sorry, I couldn't tell you that was going to happen. It's just
It's all right, Steve. I'm happy. I had a great adventure. I went out in a fiery blaze of glory by a Care Bear.
But we knew this was going to happen. He asked you to hand over the troops knowing that you were just going to die later.
It would happen either way.
I didn't want you to go through that.
But I didn't hand over the troops. I delegated. Steve, were you not watching from up here? Well, I don't understand.
Okay. Yeah, you delegated it, but now Yenin has that mythology, and now he can say that he didn't take force. It was given to him.
Well, yes. Why would I not want to give Yenin? I don't understand the problem here, Steve.
Everything's great. Thank you so much, Sizzlack. It's so good to see you again.
Excellent. Write a ballad about this, by the way. And where's the cake nectar up here?
right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Oh shit.
So
up?
great.
What?
Uh-oh.
Okay, so
Missed.
Bendis, part of Bendis's donation was if Sizzlack.
Sorry, let's get another reroll came in for Sizzlack that didn't ping me.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
This is
This is so
emotionally
dramatic.
very difficult.
Like I want to go on and like give you a reroll.
I'm
like
tempted
real
to just log
tempted.
in. I'll give you the $20. I have $20 in my wallet. I'll just hand it to the producer.
I feel like I might have.
All right.
All right, well, here's the reroll I just got as I start walking into. Where's
Yeah.
the cake nectar? And then if I succeed, I want to hear.
they're
There's no
like,
cake
"There's
nectar
no
up
cake
here.
nectar."
Boom! What? Oh, jeez.
So you say, "Where's the kank nectar?" And Steve just throws you a kank nectar, which you catch and drink.
Oh, that's it.
Okay,
to be.
so also Sax gives Sax, because of Bendis's donation, is giving 1 hit point to somebody at the table here. Bendis was also giving 1 hit point if you succeeded on your on.
Thank you,
Oh,
Bendis,
thank
for
you,
the
Bendis.
attempt.
Very nice.
Yeah, really, we really appreciate the donations. I'm sorry that we
Yes.
lost
The
Sizzlack
dice were
today.
not in my. The die were not in my favor.
It was a tough day, but
Worked out for me.
yeah, but here's the important thing, guys. The legendary
You're not
free
getting
city
anymore.
of Tyr endures, despite all of Dark Sun wanting to take down this free city where every citizen is allowed to pursue their dreams. Even though everyone was against it, the idea of Tyr.
Somebody better build
lives
me a
on.
sweet statue.
Your new sorcerer king.
We're just gonna take
Yeah.
your body.
Also,
There it is.
yeah. Actually,
Where's the old picture
you
of him?
go on to be known as like a
We're
George
gonna kill
Washington type figure who had the opportunity for great power to control this army, but you chose not to take it because you didn't want it to corrupt you.
Yeah.
So there's this mythology surrounding Sizzlack that Sizzlack was actually very humble, and that
Well, he was.
right, but whatever. But there's this mythology that says you're humble.
A lot of times you say things, and I don't understand why you say them a certain way.
I get
It's
it.
very confusing.
All right, so thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate
Thank
the donations
you.
today.
Thank you. Great
Please,
season.
please catch us for season 2, which we're going to be starting very soon. You're going to
Yes,
see
yes,
new cast members, but you will also see our old cast members. Ember will be back. Hockey will be back. Eodan will be back.
Oh, I'll be back.
We'll figure out something different as far as this goes because Yenin may be back in a very different form. And probably more likely as an NPC. But the point is, they'll all be back periodically to visit
I'm gonna
the
kill you.
world that we have created this season,
And there'll be
we
something
will,
for me.
Well,
Yeah.
and we'll see more of them. You'll also get to see your new cast
Maybe not
members.
Sizzlack, but we will see Justin.
All right, so thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the rerolls. I know we tried to save Sizzlack, we couldn't do it, but we're gonna get to see Justin play a different character at some point during season 2. So we'll see him back playing something else.
Fate wanted him dead.
Yeah,
Yep.
Fate
Yeah,
definitely
Fate was definitely-
was
Just the
against
dice,
it.
man.
So
yeah, Fate wanted Yenin to go. Like, honestly, I wanted him to go evil NPC anyways. So.
Yeah.
And I left it up to Fate. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you did flip a coin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. You can
you
follow
did.
me at Mrs. Hongraham on Twitter. Alyssa.
You can follow me on Twitter at Alyssa Appleton, or on Instagram or anything like that. If anyone's going to Comic-Con or Nerd HQ, there is a very large possibility that I will be working it as a production assistant, so I might see you there.
Buy her a drink.
Buy me a drink, or let me know if you know anyone that has a couch, because I'll probably be living in my car.
Yeah.
now.
Here's the thing. Housing
I've
in
done
San
it.
Diego during Comic-Con is a giant
Yep.
shitty nightmare.
I had to tell them that I had a place to stay that week. They were like, "Yeah, you have housing." I was like, "Yeah, totally. My
Yeah.
car."
I slept in my car first year I went.
Yep.
Wow.
Sounds terrible.
It is.
Yeah,
It's the
Sounds
worst.
genuinely
Still,
awful.
I still had a good time.
That's good. Nice to hear.
Mr. Max.
On Twitter at Max Crandall. On Instagram at Who Wants Crandy.
Who wants Grandy?
At Instagram at Who Wants Crandy. Come see me fourth Friday of every month at the Westside Comedy Theater. Power Up. Free show. Good show.
Oh shit, that's a free show. I don't know if you've ever said that before. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
no.
Free show.
Okay.
Goddamn.
You can follow me on Twitter at StephenJPope22. And you can also follow my blog, www.skipaturn.com, where I try to review a board game every week, but life's been hell lately.
Well, I'm
Got
sure
the
there's
truth.
archives.
There is plenty of archives.
Yeah.
Read through them. Like them.
All social media at Acts for Food.
It's a good
and-
transaction.
Yeah,
It is.
it's
If you
whatever
can
I
do
gotta
something that you
do.
like, and then you get to eat
You
food.
get to eat for it.
It's
That's
good.
where most of my money goes anyway.
Right.
Yeah, I just got back from Vegas with my Harry Potter troupe, Show That Shall, and you can find us on the social medias and
Show that shall not be named is
the show
really
that shall
cool.
not be named. Yep. And if anybody's in the Los Angeles area and looking to find a room, I need to sublet my room in August because I'm going back to Oklahoma to do a play. So, and you'd be staying with this guy.
Oh. Yeah, these two live together. Can you imagine living in that house with these two people?
How awesome that would
Oh
be.
no, it,
So many
yeah,
loud
no.
noises.
Yeah, loud noises, but a lot of fun, I'm sure.
Very close proximity to each other. You can follow me
And
on.
wonderful dogs.
Yeah, a lot of
wonderful
really
dogs.
great dogs. You can follow me on Twitter at Duncor, D-U-N-C-O-R, or mostly shit on Instagram.
God,
And then you can check out my website at justcoolenough.com.
thanks so much again for tuning in, guys. Thanks for helping us hit our
Yeah,
July
thank you.
goal.
Thanks to you
Thanks to
guys.
you guys.
Thank you.
Sean,
Thank
for
you,
running a
thank
great
you,
campaign.
thank you,
Thank
thank
And
you
thank
so
you,
much.
Sean, for
Yeah.
running.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you to Sax and Dom for being
Yeah.
always here
Yeah,
behind the scenes.
Great.
Yeah, Dom and Sax,
Hell yeah.
Sax and Dom. I would say in either order, I like them.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which, you can flop them around either way. I still like both of them. It doesn't matter. You can put one there and one there. I like them. The other there, the other there. I still like them. I don't care what you want from me.
Say goodbye, Sean.
What is
Bye.
happening?